Hello folks, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Friday night again. Friday nights just keep coming, don't they? It's like time doesn't stop. What the fuck? hope you all had a nice week. Let's get straight back into Pathfinder so I can carry on. It's kind of a small mini goal to see if I can finish this game before Beric finishes Kingmaker. Mini goal to see if I can finish this game before Beric finishes Kingmaker. I think that would be amusing for me. And to start off, we're going to do the part of the game that Beric hates the most, because we start off with a level up. And I remember that last week I finished off ready to level. Like I was like, oh, we killed the hag, we cleared out everything, we were about to leave, we got the level to work on. I ended the stream, did all the level ups just so I knew what I was going to pick ahead of schedule. Got back in this week, completely forgot what I picked. Most of it's like standard stuff. Most of it is just completely expected standard stuff, but some of it is stuff I had to think about. So let's get through the list. Aru, you finally hit level 11 ranger, so you finally get your quarry ability. A character can as a standard action, then at one target within her line of sight as her quarry, she receives a +2 insight bonus on attack rolls made against her quarry, and all critical threats are automatically confirmed. The character may have no more quarry at one time. You can have that. I mean, it's interesting if you have a turn where you can't attack, or because until level 19, when it becomes a free action, it's really weird that it starts off as a standard action. It's just very awkward. That starts up. It's not a move action. It's not a swift action. It's a standard action, which means for short fights, it's not going to be used. If the fight's going to be over in 3 turns, for example, there's no point in designating a quarry. Use that for bosses. It also works with her gloves. Her gloves increase her quarry bonus, I believe. And your feet is just basically improved. It's going to be improved initiative actually for you. Again, I'm not going to use you that much in combat anyway, but your feet's an improved initiative because you need that for improved initiative mythic rank. You going first ends a lot of fights. You going first just ends a lot of fights very early on. There you go. That's right for you. Yep. Complete you. Now your gloves are the big game gloves. Yeah, whenever you announce a quarry, the target suffers a -2 penalty to AC and becomes sickened for 3 rounds. So that might be useful, because there doesn't seem to be any save against that. They just become sickened for 3 rounds. Nenio's next. Scroll Savant level 11. Nothing really major here. You get your first level 6 spell, though. You start your level 6 stuff, which is less interesting for you than it otherwise would be, because you have a purpose in life, and it's not going to be doing this. You getting... I actually have a free... Like, in my previously made build, I had this down as combat casting, but I don't really need it. Like, Nenio stays out of combat a lot, and I can just move her out of combat as needed. So it was combat casting question mark, so I can put anything else I want to do in here. For example, if I wanted to grab another meta magic spell, possibly. A persistent spell would be interesting. Because of it, again, it's helping bypass those saving throws. Unfortunately, it does work to a certain degree with I think as with real quick, with Phantasmal Killer, but it works with the I think it works with the will save, not with the. Well, it may work on both. If it works on both, it's fantastic, because it basically at level 6 you can cast a Phantasmal Killer where they have disadvantage against the saving throws. So very much something we could pick up now. I don't think I am going to. The thing I was going to pick up for you now was basically going to be something that I've been lacking. It's just basically brew potions. I haven't got a potion brewer in the camp. I might as well have you there. And spells for you, Phantasmal Putrefaction, just because it's something that you can do. It only affects enemies, benefits all the illusion stuff. All the illusion stuff that benefits everything else benefits this as well. You also get Greater Heroism to cast, possibly. It's a ridiculously good spell. I mean, it is basically one of the biggest increases you can get to attack rolls and saves and skill checks and stuff like that. As a single spell, it's just boom, +4 to attack rolls and saves and skill checks. So we're definitely going to keep that on hand. However, the second spell's a bit more weird. I'd get Disintegrate, but the issue with grabbing Disintegrate, cancel that really quick,
Anything new?
is that your stats for it are rubbish. You're rolling dexterity, you're rolling ranged touch attacks. You're rolling dex for that. I guess you're rolling versus touch AC, which isn't too bad. Yeah, you know what? I think I've talked my way around to that. If I'm trusting Ember with Hellfire Ray, I've got to trust Nenya with Disintegrate if I have to. If you ever really have to cast it, it might not be the case. You know, we're grabbing brew potions for you, and we'll grab Phantasm Putrefaction, and I'm going to grab Disintegrate as well. Because the problem with Disintegrate, because it's super strong, it's they have a threefold defense against it. A, you have to hit. B, you have to bypass their spell resistance, and C, they get a Fortitude save. So it's a triple resist. It is strong as fuck. I mean, right now we're hitting for 22d6. But it is basically a triple. It's a ranged touch attacks. Again, you're rolling against the AC. Touch AC, so it is easier. You know what? Yeah, I have talked my way into it. What are you gonna do? You're a wizard as well, so you not having these things is not that much of a deal. Ember, simple level for you, level 11. You don't really get anything interesting there. You didn't get major hexes. You don't have. I'm not sure why Blackened is 13. Oh, because Blackened 13 is when you. Why is your Blackened level higher than your actual level? At 15 you get Hellfire Ray. So if we're going to be trusting you with Hellfire Ray, we might as well trust Nenya with Disintegrate. Anyway, so we're going to grab this. You grab your skills. Now you just get GSF. Nothing else we really need to grab. Increased bonuses to bypass spell resistance would be interesting. And again, evoke spell. A lot of our spells are safe for half damage anyway, so 5% extra chance of doing max damage is a thing. What else would I get? Discerning Eye? Nope. Again, would be actually kind of really interesting on if Nenio had Discerning Eye, but Nenio can't because Nenio's not an elf. Or even a half elf. Elemental Focus. I mean, Elemental Focus Fire would be. Huh. Because it synergizes well with their fire stuff. Would I pick Elemental Focus? Really? Greater Elemental Focus increases that. So I can get. This is already greater spell focus. You know, we'll get GSF now because GSF opens the ground for like mythic GSF. I think they can get mythic GSF as well, so we'll do that. And spells for you are literally pointless. The only thing you have are your spells that I don't have to prepare them, so you can get like random stuff to find randomly useful. Like maybe moderate person, hold person, can be randomly useful. In case I find something you can actually hold. I guess Heroism actually wouldn't be a bad shout for you. Because the only person who can cast it right now is Nenio. Although Nenio is a level 3 spell for Nenio. Nenio's not doing much for level 3 at the moment. You get things like Remove Disease. But we have rods for that, don't we? Camellia can cast that, Aru can cast that, Socio can cast that. Heroism is limited to Nenio at the moment. Anything else is kind of only you can cast Deep Slumber, but Deep Slumber's crap. They have nothing evocation here to cast. No, we picked up the evocation. This is level 2, right? This is level 3. You got Fireball, which is the only evocation spell that matters at level 3. Lightning Bolt, maybe, but you don't have Ascendant Element Fire. You have Ascendant Element Fire, so The reason I didn't pick up Molten Orb, by the way, because Molten Orb doesn't scale at all. Molten Orb does not scale in the slightest. It just does 2d6 fire damage, with at least Burning Arc and Scorching Ray scale with your level. Not so Molten Orb, so screw that. Here we'll pick up... I think I picked it when I was leveling up, doing my test levels, I think I picked up Remove Disease. Just to have like on hand, and I can say, like, random, like, utility. In the same vein, Heroism, everyone can benefit from Heroism. Everyone can benefit from Heroism. And you can cast a lot of them. Level 5 for you. So level 4. Level 4, Volcanic Storm is interesting to a certain degree. It is a massive AoE that hits everybody, though. Enervation, potentially. I mean, negative levels are negative levels. If you bypass spell resistance, they just start getting negative levels. And you hit, you just start getting negative levels, and those can work against demons that are easy to hit. You just have to bypass their spell resistance. On the other hand, Cure Critical Wounds. Literally the only person who can cast that at the moment is Sociel and Darren. Really? No. Camellia can cast Cure Critical Wounds. She specifically can cast Cure Critical Wounds, because at the moment she's the only one who can in my actual party at the moment. Teleport, but that's, it's a way to get out of trouble, I guess, but... I'll take Enervation. You are a witch. And level 5. Again, level 5. We already got Fire Snake, so... Baleful Polymorph. Spell resistance, Fortune negates. Amusingly, Baleful Polymorph is more likely to work against... Even though Feeble Mind gives them a -4, gives spellcasters a -4 penalty on the saving throw, because it targets Will and this targets Fortitude, this is actually more likely to work on spellcasters, and has a similar effect. This lowers Intelligence and Charisma to 1, can't cast spells, whereas Baleful Polymorph lowers Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma to 1, can't cast spells, or use spell-like abilities, and increase the movement speed, sure, whatever, but any spell effects are automatically dispelled. Yeah, and basically duration is permanent, so this actually is easier to cast on spellcasters. Will Fog would be an interesting thing, because Will Fog... You casting Will Fog would coordinate well with... You cast Will Fog, things suffer the will penalty, and then you can cast Phantasmal Killer on them. Didn't go for Baleful Polymorph. Yep, that's you done. Sela. The fighters are easy. The fighters are specifically easy. The fighters are quite literally grabbing improved critical on all their weapons. Heavy sword. Get Mark of Justice. As a swift action, you can expend 2 uses of your Smite Evil ability to give everyone Smite Evil. Basically, everyone gets the benefit of Smite Evil for a minute. Everyone gets +2 against all the damage rolls, and automatically bypasses any damage resistance. We got a defense roll to Charisma. I wonder if that is altered by her bracelet, or whatever it is. Interesting to know. Very interesting to know if it is actually altered by her bracelet, which is the... Where is it? It's the... Do you have that? Did I give that to you? Yes. Here it is, the Aradin's Wrath Scabbard, which basically transforms the AC bonus of Smite Evil into Sacred. Which means it'll stack. Basically, it means that because we're not really getting Sacred stuff, so basically it'll stack with Ring of Protection. as opposed to overwrite it. What's your helmet giving you again? Initiative bonus, sure. Horse. Iomine. You're now technically Celestial Horse. I'm not sure what that does for you exactly, but you are one. You're gonna grab Die Hard, so that you can stay around for a turn. After you go down, if you get hit really hard, you don't automatically knock Sela over. She can get off without being knocked to the ground. Right. You have.
Help me sway from my path.
You learned new spells. No web. Blah blah blah. I'll have to go through the list of
Trust
things.
in yourself.
Old person, heroism. Fire snake that can go away. Old monster that can go over there. Innervation. I guess. Continue. More blank shots over there. You got some of the healing spells over here. Did I give you? I gave you healing. I didn't. I specifically took innervation. But that's fine. Okay. Next, Camellia. You're grabbing improved critical light blades. You get all your level 6 spells, like level 6, level 5 spells. Level 6 spells. Raised. Is that level 6 for you? Level 6 for everybody. Yeah. Raise Dead, Kind of Cold, Slay Living, Communal Stone Skin, which you can cast 23 times. Gives everyone 110 damage shield. Communal True Seeing also requires Diamond Dust, but can be very interesting if you're dealing with a bunch of invisible demons and stuff like that. Because, like, things cast displacement on themselves. You cast Communal True Seeing. Their displacement is useless. Create Undead. Grave Knight or Guardian Armor. Slay Living, Cold of Cold, Reset, blah blah blah. I'm done. Mass Cure Moderate Wounds. Mass Cure Light is not useful. Mass Cure Moderate might be a little bit more. What do we got here? And this is part of your... I did check what that was. That's specifically part of... I did check what that was. That was specifically...
Well?
Where is it? Shocking Touch. It's part of the... It's part of this stuff. It's part of the... Where the hell is it? Where 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 is it? Ethic ability, ethic path. Wind. Yeah, Spark Soul. Level 8. It's to do with... Yeah, at level 11th, at 11th level, any weapon she wields is treated as a shocking weapon. That's what that is. Yeah, so this weapon is now shocking because it's not shocking normally. It is a speed cooldown enhancement 3. In her hands, it is also a shocking weapon. Which is not going to be very relevant for a lot of the time, because a lot of the demons will be immune to that, but still. It is there, and me, or Chandra at least, again, fairly straightforward. Improved critical kinetic blast. I can't miss on ones, and it's easier for me to roll a crit, so that's exactly what we want. And now infusion. I originally had written down wall here. A lot of the fights don't even have time for a wall. Like, a lot of fights don't... Because the wall, whenever a creature crosses the wall, they take... Because fire or blue fire is a energy blast, if they take full damage. So they just take the damage. There's no roll for that, there's nothing. There's no reflex roll, nothing. They will cross that wall, they take the damage. So between wall and like unraveling infusion, which basically whenever you hit something, you basically do a dispel magic check on it. Whenever you pellet spell resistance, you do a dispel magic check on it, which is useful for enemies that buff themselves a lot. At the beginning of combat, these casters that cast like displacement, etc. on themselves, just get rid of them. You have Torrent, which is just basically you draw a line. Spindle, which basically gives you it's kind of ranged AoE, but we have Eruption, which is just better, I think. Flash Infusion, blinds. If they fail a will save, Destination is a player-based AoE. So it's everything next door to you. And considering how hard we hit, that's painful for us. That goes off at the wrong moment, it could wipe out the whole party. Hell, if Chandra ever gets Dominator or something, which has happened in the past, walking into the middle of the party and casting Detonation is a good way to kill everybody. Dazzling Infusion, Dazzles, which is basically the worst version of Flash Infusion. Cheaper, but worse. Burning Infusion causes a very low point of fire damage in every round, and Blade Whirlwind is if you're in Kinetic Blade, which I was thinking about initially, but I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go for Unraveling Infusion. Our Kinetic Blast doesn't change at this level. Oh, it does. Okay, our Kinetic Blast has gone. Our Kinetic Blast has gone up. We're currently doing this at physical energy blasts are now 6d6 base plus half con, or 12d6 base for composite plus half con plus all the extra bonuses that we get. Next level we get a wild talent again. Okay, no, that's everything done over there. Infusion spec doesn't change. So look at this, infusion spec actually works again, so whenever we use more and more infusions into blast, it reduces the cost by now 4. Oh wait, no, 3. Hang on. 1 point at 5th, 2 points at 8th, 3 points at 11th. Yeah, so now by 3. Good, that's us done. We don't need Ivo, don't need to level Ivo. Unlike most pets. Children outside. Shh. Spellbook stuff. Right. You get an extra spell there. Levels 3 spells. Get a second resist energy communal, because only having one of those did kind of screw me over a little bit. You've got the delay poison communal, but frankly, Ember could be casting that for us. She really could. Ember has delay poison communal, correct? Yeah, you do. So you can cast. We'll bypass that one. And give you what? Exactly. You can't get another displacement because it's specifically for spirit magic. You're gonna go for some additional Crusader's wounds. Sela, you can get a single level 3 slot. Angelic Aspect, I think, is the default one for you. The deflection bonus to AC is irrelevant because you got a protection range +2. Your weapons are already considered good aligned because the thing you got equipped, so that's not. It's Arkansas, isn't it? Yeah, any hostile creature within 20-foot radius must do a will save, otherwise takes penalty to attack rolls and saving throws for this stuff. It's a save or fail. In the sense that you only get one saving throw at it. If you fail it, for the duration of the spell, you have that penalty. Greater magic weapon, remove blindness, Holy Whisper. Evil creatures within the burst make a 42 saving throw or become sickened for 11 rounds. Evil outsiders, evil aligned dragons, and undead also take damage if they fail their saves. Good aligned creatures in the burst gain a sacred bonus on attack and damage rolls for 1 round. For a slot for you, it's irrelevant. Arkansas it is. You don't need to worry about spell slots. So everything good over here? Good. Next level 3 slot. Next level 3 slot will be take an extra haste on the off chance we need it. Level 4 slots. Just no Phantasmal Killer for you. You level 5 is fine. Level 6. Now, Phantasmal Putrefaction. Sure. A couple of greater heroisms. I could extra buff a couple of really strong. Hang on. Give me Spellbook. Give me Phantasmal Killer. Heightened spell, resistance spell level 6. Give it get that spell. There's level 6. Have a couple of those. And then take a couple of disintegrates as well. So you have a couple of higher level 6 Phantasmal Killers if you really need the DC checks. That's fine, and you get what? A second Sense Vitals? So a second instant enemy. Yeah, it works. Life Blast is the... Right. That's everybody there. Speaking of which, where's the communal? There's like a point in this backing track that sounds exactly like one of my phones, like a phone notification I have. Every single time it goes off, I look down at my phone. It's like, is someone calling me right now? Someone cast it. Oh, because Wendu is in the party. Right. And you can cast that. That's fine. Invisibility against the enemy. Sense Vitals, Hurricane Bow, Greater Heroism. We now have a couple of Greater Heroisms we can cast here. Who's getting Heroism cast on them? Because it's the same bloody spell. It's not really the same bloody spell. Because Heroism is currently an important spell. Greater Heroism would be a short tier spell. It would overrule regular Heroism though. Don't know. Right now, don't know. Okay, we're good. Whatever. I was gonna get too bogged down in this. Let's get out of here. Let's catch up with all the other stuff I need to be doing. Back here, we can teleport back. We could go down to Molten. We did Molten Scar already, didn't we? Yes, we did. There's Winter Sun. We need to go down there to find the Magic Crusaders. Murky Grotto is where the DLC stuff is. Gonna take Woljif up there. Gotta go. Okay, where are we right now? Because we are kind of down here. Is there anything over here we need to go to? Because if you want to go over there, you can also get through via the top. Because we gotta go to Grimwood with Greyboar. We gotta go to Blackwater at some point. You have to go back to Neathholm at some point. Primitive Altar. That's definitely on this side of the thing. Did we just miss it? At some point we need to go back to Canabras. Chronoshek is on this side of the thing. It's going to be up here. Yeah, I think we'll head over there. Back to Dresden first. 16 hours? Might as well. We can teleport, right? Teleport to Dresden. How you doing? So, Shy Boys, what are you up to at the moment? You were heading back to buy stuff, I think. You're continuing your trip to Dresden. And you make it back, hurrah. Because you want to buy 4,100 to get this stuff. That's important. Buy 9 of those. I have to wait a couple of days to grab the rest of them. Right, and Texas Protectors. You're just basically filling in holes. 6. Where can I put you? There's an 8 army over there you can't deal with. That's 8 army over there. Huh, you can't deal with that one. But you can deal with that. Well, you find you have an easier job dealing with that one. That's a lot of rocks, I think. So do you know where you're here? Head that way. Right, you're done, you're done, you're done. Because your army does do nothing. Okay. The arrival of the Hell Knights. 3 Hell Knights are awaiting an audience with the commander in Dresden. To the commander's headquarters. Let's see what's up with them. What do they want? Paralictor Aminos Renth. They approach as if in military formation, in lockstep, arranged that the tallest white-haired elf occupies a central position, flanked by the other 2. At the same time, it does not seem as though any one of the 3 is a leader. Knight Commander Chandran Lalar, we are representatives of the Hell Knights in the no man's land of the World Wound. Paralictor Aminos Renth from the Order of the Gate, Paralictor Lerana Tai from the Order of the Pike, and Paralictor Garen Diothan from the Order of the Pyre. After introducing themselves, all 3 turn to Regal in unison and give curt nods. The elf, Paralictor Aminos Renth, turns his gaze on you. His voice is dry and his speech is fastidiously formal. We have come to officially greet the commander of the 5th Crusade on behalf of this coalition of the Hell Knight Orders. The Orders have been and remain fundamentally opposed to demons and demon worshippers. We will continue to act in the no man's land of the World Wound as an allied force to your armies. Are you willing to participate in joint operations? My army needs support. That is not possible at this moment in time. The Orders are following their own plans. The majority of our forces are deployed far to the west. We are thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Paralictor Derange's decision to hand over part of his force to you for command was done of his own initiative, but the other orders and even other chapters of the Order of the Godclaw have their own objectives. Is that all you wanted to say? One more thing. Our chapters, together with the troop led by Paralictor Derange, intend to establish an outpost, or rather, a fortified transfer point for our operations. We have found suitable ruins from the First Crusade and have begun making them fit for habitation. When the outpost is ready, you will be entitled, as our ally, to make use of the facilities for rest and sustenance when you are making forays deeper into the wound. On that, we shall take our leave, Knight Commander. Okay, that's fine. I guess we get to find out they're attacking somewhere. God damn it, that's happening again, isn't it? Over there. He just doesn't fucking learn. For some reason, every single time I level up or something, it removes the fire blast from there. Regal, do you have anything to say about that? What can you tell me about your fellow Hell Knight's visit? A usual formality. Representative of orders traditionally visit newly appointed commanders of Crusader armies. But you're probably wondering something else. Whether you are being followed. Of course you are. The Hell Knights are the backbone of Ordron Galarian, and thus you are responsible for watching all the significant movements and figures across the world. You are one such figure. So you know of spies in Dresden? I know there are. There must be. But of course I don't know of any specific individuals. Okay. Irith, anything from you? Nope, we're cool. Aniva, anything from you? Nope. Ivo, anything from you? Nope. I once met the eldest Chica of the First World. There was a baby dragon with them. He saw me and rushed up to me yelling, "Dragon!" And I said, "Aren't you a dragon too?" And he said, "Yes, me dragon, yes!" Weird little guy. Reminds me of you, Ivo. Right, anything left here before I gotta move on? And yeah, morale's super duper high. Okay, logistics is busy. Oh, we got the Bell of Mercy's another. Ooh, army. Bell of Mercy. That is to get Hedge Knights and Commanders, okay. The Bell of Mercy. A holy relic of Desna has been found in ruins of the fortress near the Green Gates. The chime of the bell, ringing out once more after many years of silence, will fill mortal souls with faith and hope for victory. But extracting the holy relic from the ruins and taking it to Dresden will require the combined efforts of an entire unit. All units gain the voice of Bell Mercy. Yep, I'll take that. All units take 5% less damage from demon armies. That'll do. Considering how many demons we're facing, that's fine. That'll be after we finish the Outpost of Bastion expansion. Am I waiting for anything else to happen at the moment? Not as such. I'm gonna head back to Neath Home anyway. I'll take Wendu with us for that. That might cause a little bit of grief because that's gonna be the chaotic evil bit of the campaign. Right. Let's do actual formal rest here. Let me see. Because the formal rest you need to do, and there's also the selling of crap we need to do. Crippling Kiss, no one's going to use an S-Stock. Demon's Terror? Social, can you use that? Quarterstaff +4, no one's going to use that. Okay, let's look around for some stuff then. Okay. No one's going to use the Blood Rager effect. We haven't got Blood Ragers in the party. Okay, Socio. Awesome. Everyone else got to level up as well, doesn't it? Yep, they do. Socio high. You can't use that because you can't use military weapons. Martial weapons. Because that can get sold as well. No one's going to be using that. You're the only one who would. You're using a plus wisdom headgear, so you can't use that. You can. Why not? Having you equipped for... fine. You're using the +5 maximum hit points, which is really pointless, isn't it? You go from 113 to 118, doesn't make that much of a difference. Right, belt. So this is the +2 to everything belt, isn't it? Yeah. The +2 to everything belt. That is a +2 con belt. That is a no belt at all. That's no belt at all. You have the +4 strength belt. But you've already got one of those, right? No. You do, though. Yeah, you got a +4 strength belt. You actually need the... You know, you can have that, because I'm not going to say no to you having an additional con. You're purely strength-based. I'm actually alright with that one. You're running dual slice, aren't you? Because you're running dual slice. Actually, are you running dual slice? I don't think you are, because you're adding dexterity to your attacks. You are running dual slice, so you don't need the strength at all of that. Physical form, dex con. I need that more than anything else. I mean, you can use that more than anyone else can, and someone else can take con. Why the hell not? Okay, so she'll take a con belt. Why not? Oh, no. That's why not, because that's giving you con already. Okay, +4 quarterstaff, no one's going to be using that either. Right, okay. Wendu. Level 11, the level 10 Slayer. Yeah, you get... an additional +1 to the damage rolls on that, to the attack roll bonuses. Advanced talents, studied spawn huge, and some Slayer talents. Okay. Let's see. Now, don't bother getting too often fighting here, because let's pick something random. Pick alertness. Because you, over here, unless I'm specifically looking to get something else here. Wearying Strike, Weakening Wound. Are we looking forward to anything specific? Interesting question. What are we having here? Opportunist. That's not useful because attacks of opportunity not your thing. Once per day, never mind. Hitting with melee attacks isn't happening. Familiar. Crippling strike, combat trick. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for combat style feats and stuff like that. Nothing specific combat trick, stuff like that. No, combat style feat, 2-weapon combat, greater two-weapon fighting. You pick that up, I can go back down to here. Clustered shots means all your damage gets applied at once before doing any damage reduction. Hammer the gap means you do additional attacks per damage per attacks done, which at the moment is 5 attacks per turn? 6 now, maybe? Your current attack bonus is 10. Your current BAB is 10. Sorry, 11. So you're doing 3 attacks base, plus 3 attacks offhand. You're doing 6 attacks a turn. 7 when you're hasted. 8 when you're rapid shotting. And hasted. Each consecutive hit. Okay, so it resets on a miss. I think hammer the gap. Hammer the gap. Provided you keep hitting, things will go well for us. Yeah, so study advanced talents. Weapon snatch is not happening. Familiar, possibly is the only one I maybe consider. Especially if you want a bunch of, if you wanted a bunch of skill ups, and you don't need them skill ups. They're all skill ups. What would you take? Hair familiar for the initiative bonus. Yeah, I'm happy with the greater weapon fighting feat because that gives you now a full. You know, full, yeah, full 6 attacks a turn. No, 7 attacks a turn, holy crap. Oh, because of rapid shot. 7 attacks a turn because of rapid shot. 6. 11 plus 6 plus Finian plus 1. 11 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1. Oh yeah, because basically this is a plus 3 axe, this is a plus 1 axe. Yeah, it's fine. Woljif. What am I going to do with you, Woljif? What am I going to do with you? What have you got so far? You've got dual slice. You started double slice, right? Weapon fighting, great, improved weapon fighting. Go straight into great two weapon fighting, couldn't we? Can we? Why can't we? I mean, base attack bonus is not high enough. 24. Outflank. Rogue talents over there. Oh, what am I doing? You're not going under scout, are you? You're going under snipe. Derp, sorry. There you go. That's better. No skill points? Apparently not. Apparently no skill points because yeah. Everything's already been put in. Feet for you. Now is weapon focus, I think. For you. Weapon focus for you. Your weapon focus is, in theory, light blades dagger, but I think any light blade will do. Because at some point, your finesse training will trigger over to short swords as well. That's fine. Spells for you again. Your spells need to be self-buff spells. The only kind of spells you care about are self-buffs. And you get 2 spells at level 3, you don't give a crap about. You haven't got them anymore. Take some random crap. Take Blink, why the hell not? And take Invisible, Communal Sea Visibility. Alright, and you need a Mythical as well, I think. Right, Mythical level for you. Because you can now get Mythic Focus. Right, that's the whole thing, wasn't it? It was specifically to get Mythic Focus on this, I believe. Was it? Shit. I think it was Mythic Focus I wanted. Balls. I write this. I wrote the shit down, didn't I? Please tell me I wrote the shit down. I did. Thank fuck for that. Oh, damn it. They bollocks this up. Might have fucked this up. No, I didn't. No, I did not. Weapon focus mythic is what I want. Good. Next is Dayron. Feats for you. Spell focus, create a spell focus. None. Spell penetration, reduce spell penetration. Oh yeah, because everything's flipped, isn't it? Guess we're building you to. This build builds you into a summoner. I guess. Okay, sure. Ooh. That's why this build puts you to a summoner. Right, okay. I get it. Damn. There are no revelations in the game. This build actually bollocks. I was going to use Darren anyway, but still, it's a bit of a pain in the balls. Warrior Priest. God, no, Jesus, that's horrible. That's horrendous. Holy crap. You know? I'm not going to use you anyway, so take it. Take them. Revelation. No, here we go. Okay, wait. Can this work now? Because now Friends to Animals. Okay, now hold the phone. Reverse everything. Friends to Animals Revelation triggers now. I take Friends to Animals. Friends to Animals gives me. This is why because you become a massive summoner because you get all the summoning spells. That's why. Okay. Spirit of Nature gives you automatic healing whenever you're at negative hit points. Spirit Boost, whenever your healing spells heal up a target its maximum hit points, any excess hit points persist for 1 round. Nature's Whispers. You may add your Charisma modifier instead of your Dexterity modifier to your Karma class. Life Sense. Blind sight 30 feet. Living creatures only. As a lieutenant, you carry a bonus on another creature. Each round, the bonded creature is wounded for 5 more hit points below. If the bonded creature is wounded for... Okay, you basically give life to stuff. Okay. Life Leech, you can draw life force from the bodies of enemies and charge it into yourself. As a standard action, you can drain the life essence from one living target within 30 feet. I get you. Yeah. Maybe. I'll take friends to animals. Friends to animals. Then I can go back there and pick up things I kind of wanted the entire time, like augment summoning. That makes now that makes sense for you. Spells level 2. I wrote these so long ago. I have basically departed from my original setup a long while back. Bought on sale playing Astronaut. Nice. That's the dwarf. That's the dwarf paladin, isn't it? Dwarf only paladin. Or is that a no read only paladin? I can't remember. I think it's the dwarf only paladin. Dwarf mega paladin. Yeah. Enjoy. Hope you have fun. Do you have any idea what you're doing? Like where you're going? What kind of character you're going to be? Something in my eye. Yeah. Either that, or this is me, or the revelation that Baron Ortega is playing Wrath of the Righteous means I'm crying. I think summon monsters as well. We could, but then we don't need to. We're summoning. We got Summon Nature's Ally. Summon Nature's Ally 2 is giant natural frog or natural mites as opposed to extraplanar dogs or wolf. Lawful good, obviously. Yeah, because, yeah. That is obvious. Yeah, I guess so. Ultra goody goody. Cool, enjoy yourself. Have fun. Like I said, this game, you can easily play it several times. Like, I think I sat down at once, and I sat down at one point and thought of 10 different playthroughs I want to do with this game. For doing absolutely, yeah. There are 10 different plays. There are at least 10 different ways I want to play this game. Small elementals, I guess, could be useful. Nothing else I particularly want in level 2. We got Hold Person, we got Bone Shakers, we got Restoration, we got Cure Moderate Wounds. Effortless Armor only works on yourself. It works on other people, it'd be interesting, but it only works on yourself. Or more engaged in Kingmaker. There are different strokes for different folks. I know some people really enjoyed Kingmaker more, but I enjoyed this one. I think this builds upon Kingmaker quite well. There was a lot of lessons learned stuff from Kingmaker, and stuff that was added later on Kingmaker or was modded into Kingmaker was made basic in this game. It was made like standard. I don't know, whatever. You're not gonna cast. You can. You're a spontaneous caster, so whatever you get, you can actually cast. Yeah, sure. You can remove paralysis. Why the hell not? Level 3. We've got breath. We got Archon Zora. We got Cure Serious Wounds. We got Prayer. We got Communal Resist Energy. I mean, that works as well. You can start summoning stuff because what are we summoning here? Nature's Ally 3 is is 1 leopard, 1d3 frogs, or 1d4 plus 1 natural mites. Play my dwarf like a tanky support combat caster. On occasion, I deliver a good wall too. Nice. I think the first character I played in this game, which I've now because I played it for a bit, then I stopped. I passed that point now, so this is another character I've further this in. I played a war priest. Lawful good, but war priest rather than paladin. Searing Light. Ranged touch attack. So creatures stuck with this raise takes 1d8 points of divine damage per 2 caster levels. An undead creature takes only d6 points of damage per level, so it's 1d8 to 2d6, 2d8 to 4d6, etc, etc, etc. War Priest was one of the... Yeah! War Priest works quite well. It's quite versatile in how you want to play it. I started a off-camera neutral / lawful evil lich. Oh, wizard when it taken to being lich. Like focusing on like playing to type, focusing on necromancy spells, summoning stuff, like all the animate dead spells and stuff like that. Absolutely. I can take the fucking animate dead. Every single time. God damn it. Fucking move disease. Level 4 spells. Order's Wrath are a bit of a pain because it hurts a lot of my party. Order's Wrath hurts Who's the order that hurt in my party? It doesn't hurt. Regal, Darren, Sela. I haven't got Lan, but wouldn't hurt Lan. Makes one wonder how BG... Well, BG3 will be a very different game. BG3 will be a very different game. A, because it's not... It's kind of D&D. Because it's D&D put through the lens of Divinity Original Sin. So it's got that mixed in as well, whereas this is more... I don't know, proper tabletop rules, I guess. Level 4. We got Death Ward, we got Protection from Energy Communal. We got Greater Magic Weapons useful as well. And level 5. Cure Mass Lice Wounds, K-Fangs, Nature's Ally. Which is what? This is now a Manticore. Breath of Life, you got that. Burst of Glory. Looking at these things, Rogue Trader's the biggie for me. Yeah, Rogue Trader's. I'm looking forward to Rogue Trader. I'm going to do the same thing I did with other stuff, though. Is like, I'm not going to touch it until it's out. I'm not going to... Like, I can't go through an RPG multiple times. I mean, actually, to be fair, Wrath of the Righteous kind of disproves that. But for a lot of the time, I can't play RPG multiple times back to back. So I have to wait for it to come out first. I specifically didn't... I have not yet touched Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I've barely seen any gameplay of Baldur's Gate 3. Because you can only get the first experience once, and I don't want to get like a first experience when it's still dealing with that kind of crap. With like early access stuff. Hey, boss! This is simple and quick, I guess. This is really... It's sacred. That's why it's important, because it's a sacred bonus. It stacks with everything else. Mass inflict light wounds. That hurts everybody, that's the problem. What about living enemies? Dealing 1d8 points of damage plus 1 because of level maximum 25 to nearby living enemies. Specifically living enemies. I guess it cures allied undead. Cleanse is basically... Yeah, Cleanse is just a massive mega heal. You are the heal bot of the game, so do it. You can augment summoning. What's the next one you go for? That superior summoning, which increases the number of creatures you can summon. We can have a bunch of extra stuff as well. You're done. Socio. You're the ones I know least about. I think I did write shit down for you to edit. Yeah, okay. Because you got the board to worry about. You got Boon Companion, right? You did get Boon Companion. That's good. Boop, boop, boop. Feet. You're gonna just take a spell pen. Oh, your level 6 spells. Finally, you get Hellfire Ray as well. Hellfire Ray, Plague Storm, Create Undead, which is the Grave Nart Guardian. I'm trying to find out you can actually cast that, because you are neutral good. Regal. You are Hell Knight. Let's remember to keep leveling it as Hell Knight, because it gets messy otherwise. Hell Knight, level 6 Hell Knight. You're going to get a new Force of Will and a new Discipline. So, take Arcana. I can't remember what order I was doing this one. I'm not going to use Regal. Anyway, Regal is getting creature weapon fighting, because of course you are. Force of Will, Fear, Force of Will, you get the other two? At 6th level, choose another sub-school or descriptor from the list and gains a +2 will space against spells that type. So you are now stuffed to Compulsion and Will. So charm spells. Then you get a different bonus. You can choose which one to increase the bonus of. Ah, interesting. They've actually this is not how it works here. Specifically, I can pick either one. I should, by rights, have to pick compulsion. I will pick compulsion, but I can now immediately like fast power charm to 4, if I so wished. New discipline. You got discipline of fearsomeness. Use a persuasion skill to cause a creature within 10 feet to become shaken. Can instead cause that creature to become frightened. Rack. Make a touch attack. I don't want active stuff. Shackle. Whenever Hell Knight uses Smite Chaos, he can impede its mobility, can evade. If it's otherwise it's slowed, that's not bad actually. You can get a domain and get their cleric's abilities. You'll never. Oh, you can actually. You could go for. Go back to work. See you, Baron. Have a good one. Law. You don't need that at all. Might of the Gods. Artifice. Touch of Glory. You can touch a willing creature as a standard action, infusing it with the power of Divine Order, allowing to treat all attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws for 1 round, as if the natural 20 roll resulted in 11. You can take 11. Interesting. Ability gives you Inspiring Command. It's not community, but it's something. Not yet. It will give you eventually that. Also, Onslaught. There's a free action, you increase your speed by 10, which is interesting. But the +4 bonus to strength is irrelevant for you because you use dexterity and you're not mounted anyway. Command. And Censor. You know what, Censor? You smite Chaos, a chaotic evil, a chaotic wizard, they can't cast spells. Sounds useful to me. Last one is Greybore. Level 11 Slayer. Nothing really changes for you. You just get a feat. It's going to improve critical access. Do we have a weapon focus feat anywhere? Weapon focus Dwarven War Axe. Improve critical Dwarven War Axe. Done. Right. Now, anything over there? Nope. I could just get rid of a lot of these, to be honest, but... Hey, Mort!
Sure, reporting for duty.
With grace?
Let's go ahead and go sell stuff. The streets. Technically, there's fine. Go down there, sell stuff. Oh, right, hang on. You. Bully. Level 11's toughness for you, right? Die Hard. Light proficiency. Intelligence up. Medium barding. Outflank. Constitution up. Iron Will. Toughness. Where's Ironhide? Ah, never mind. Irrelevant.
Friendship lasts forever.
Pulsing arms. Sell. Sword. Sell. Bolt sell. Then quarterstaff 4, don't care. Circling Bliss, 10,000. Don't care. 51,000 money. In that case, I'm going to spend that money at some point on... I'm going to buy the next levels up of the subscriber skits and stuff. Mighty Complex. Okay, oh, hello. There's stuff here. There's definitely stuff here. Sorting by price in descending order. Gleaming Banded Armor. A +3 Banded Armor that gives fire resistance, immunity to sleep, electricity, and paralysis. Interesting. Holy Speed Composite Shortbow. Can't even afford this stuff. I could, actually. Black Dragon Fang. The Longsword. It's your turn for the chat ban now. Really? Hey, Luke. Was it more horrible people in Siege? You didn't say anything. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you play against assholes like that, they report... Like... In Siege, Mort. In Siege. Not in this, not in here. It happened the other day. Like we were playing. I never actually got to do story time on stream. Like we were playing Siege and we came across essentially a bunch of fucking Nazis on the enemy team, and a fucking idiot on our team was sympathizing with them, and like they were being fucking horrible. Like they were being fucking atrocious on both sides. So I say nothing. I report everybody, but I don't say anything. I think Luke says one thing at some point. Skimmy says one thing. We leave the game. We've all been reported. We all reported. I goes like, you were reported for like toxic chat. I didn't say shit. Like I did not type in chat at all. I got reported for toxic behavior in chat, considering that they were the fucking Nazis. Next game over that, we're like, okay, new game. Same fucking thing happens again. Like I don't say. 2 games, I don't say shit. I'm on final warning for chat toxicity. I haven't typed anything in Siege chat, whether team or all chat, for fucking ages. I think I typed one thing once when I came back. Ubisoft defends Nazis. Ubisoft defends sexual abusers. Ubisoft defends everything. It's fucking atrocious. Did you see the fucking... It was Yves Gilmour like sent a letter out to the entire Ubisoft staff saying it's like their fault that Ubisoft is currently it's their responsibility to fix Ubisoft, not his. Like Ubisoft is doing really badly at the moment, and Yves Gilmour puts out an email like saying that you all have to pull together. Like it's up to you to save the company. Fuck him. Like it's why like, I'm back to playing Siege only because I own it and the Game Pass gave it to me for free. I'm playing it, so they have to spend money on servers because they're not getting a fucking penny from me. I've not given Ubisoft a single fucking penny since the original story broke, like years ago. I haven't given Activision Blizzard a single fucking penny since that original story broke years ago. See ya, Skib? It's like, it's fucking stupid. I remember when that happened in Siege, I genuinely was like, I cannot believe that League of Legends has a way better way of a way better report system, because Siege doesn't save in-game chat in any way, shape, or form. So it literally becomes a he says, she said situation. Of it's like you were reported for toxic chat. Like there is no evidence of this. We don't save in-game chat in any way, shape, or form. But clearly you were toxic in chat. It's like you have no idea that I haven't even typed anything in chat. I specifically, for the last match, I specifically turned all chat off so I couldn't even see what they were saying. I got reported for toxicity in chat. I get this, I swear that the people who come into the game will say hi, a variation on the N-word that doesn't get flagged immediately, and then just turns on and just immediately just starts, reports everybody. I swear they do that. And it wouldn't surprise me if they did at all. Yeah, we sold this to you, I think. Eviscerating. You can't have a hammer called eviscerating Doom. That doesn't work. Hammers can't eviscerate. Furyborn Child. While this +3 Furyborn summon is wielded by a character who has an animal companion, Iomane, attacks. So what is Furyborn? This special ability can only be placed on melee weapons. A Furyborn weapon draws power from the anger and frustration the wielder feels when battling foes that refuse to die. Each time the wielder damages an opponent with their weapon, its enhancement bonus increases by 1 for making attacks against that opponent. Enhancement bonuses can't be increased this way beyond the maximum value of +5. This extra enhancement bonus goes away if the opponent dies. The wielder uses the weapon to attack a different creature or 1 hour passes. Interesting. It means that Iomane would also have Furyborn. Iomane would get +5 hoof and bites. Hoof strikes and bite strikes like that. Just fucking horrible. I'm not gonna buy anything here. I don't think anything here particularly interests me. Blade of Order. Interesting. I guess if you get like multiple attacks in a single turn, this would be useful. And Chaotic Evil is every demon, so. Heavy Shield of Innate Trust. CMB. Not CMD, CMB, which is the combat maneuver bonus. Which, if you don't do any combat maneuvers, is useless. Stock Sword. Stock Keen Longbow. Stock Heavy Flat. Yeah. Nothing that interesting at the moment. What does Assault Dwarven War Axe? While the wielder is +2 Dwarven Axe is wielding a second weapon in the other hand, whenever they confirm a critical hit with it, they also make an initial attack with the weapon. And that would be very good for Grey War, to be honest. For any double wielder, any melee dual wielder, which in this case is Grey War. But if Grey War was in my party, that'd be useful. Grey War is not in my party, so it's not useful. Grey War, are you true neutral? I forget. I'm selling stuff anyway. Yeah, you are true neutral. Right. Go back and have a rest. Yeah. Ah.
World is full of wonder.
The Sword of Valor, quote unquote. I can actually fire off a regular Fire Blast. A regular, dazzling, maximized, empowered Fire Blast. Remove that, I can cast everything else maximized and empowered. Oh shit, that's actually really good. Because now I basically get to cast a maximized empowered means I'm guaranteed to do max damage times 1.5. So this is base damage of 75. Whereas I would only be doing I could only do that with you, which would be a empowered, sure. I think we've outscaled this now. I think we've outscaled this. Don't know. And we'll figure this out. Let's have a rest. So scroll scribing, we could scroll scribe, but not going to scroll scribe. We're going to make potions. Alchemy. Nenio. 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 Give you backup. There you go. Potion of Mage Armor, please. Downgrade to as cheap as chips. Actually, does it matter? Hour per level, yeah, so max level. Can you do that and cook at the same time? I think we might be able to do that and cook at the same time. Fish on a stick is fatigue stuff. No one cares about that. Skull pie is fast healing. 1 for a day. Mold-wise, we only have 2 sweet wines. Cursed pilaf, we only have got 5 rice. Midnight soup. Godspeed salad. Moss potage, that's what it's. Yeah, it's mulled wine. We want more sweet wine. Sleep moss potage. You can do both of those now.
If I am forced to eat food prepared by your hands one more time, Arachnid, I shall go on hunger strike.
Nenio's cooking.
Hunger strike? What would you know of real hunger, you pampered little princess?
And you've leveled, I can put these pages away now. So you can cook and make potions at the same time. Major armor potions will become relevant at a later time. Not entirely yet. Anything you have to worry about? Just... Anything, early sunset, from you?
Our special agents have gained information about something that could change the history of humanity.
Hey, Nemo.
Thank you for the sub, much appreciated. 34 months, nice. How's it going? So are we done here? 2 days left on you. Okay, we actually have to... Anyway, let's make a move. Now we know that we haven't done that yet.
Sure, reporting for duty.
Hey, Tritosi. Click in the neck. This time, drink. I'm gonna drink.
This is my time to shine.
No slouching. Damn it. How do you know? Fuck. Let's take Wendu back, because we need to go to Neathholm now. See if we can get her army to do the exact same thing. So yeah, how are we going? We're heading down to Canabras. Actually, we're going to head down to here first of all, because clearly we missed something over here. 1 day and 18 hours. Pause, stop. Real fast, just because. Put you in charge of that. There you go, much better. Now we actually have someone in charge of camouflage. We can actually... Ooh. Actual traveling merchant. Skeletal salesman! I left my own devices. I do try not to these days.
No time for idling.
Yeah, I forgot to give those boots to Darren. Shit. Hey, buddy. Why, it's you again. Good to see you. I do love repeat customers. It's a shame they don't live long in these parts. Have a look. Don't be stingy. Take your pick. No penny pinching. And when you're out of money, get some more and then come find me again. I'm always around here somewhere. Or maybe over there. Or if you're really unlucky, I'll be way over there. What are you selling now? Well, what don't I sell? Right now I have a cart full of exotic wares from faraway lands. I don't remember all the names of these things. Some of the real tongue twisters. I don't even have a tongue. By the way, could you advise me what would sell best in these parts right now? I have a choice of personal protection equipment, a whole arsenal for a hunter, and last but not least, a multitude of magical spell thingies. Magicianal magical spell thing. Magicianal mysterical spell thingies. Cool, and what have you got? Bones and Groans. Chainmail +2. So things from... You have things from faraway places, right? So chainmail isn't that special. Crow's perspective is not that special either. Scrolls of Restoration. Shield of the Holy Thorn is a +3 heavy shield. Whenever you get used for shield bash, it behaves like a holy weapon, dealing an extra 2d6 damage to the opponent. I haven't actually built anyone with the shield bash in mind, but I kind of do want to now. Lone Wolf Scale Mail is a +3 scale mail that grants immunity Grants its wearer immunity to flanking and a +3 bonus to AC against flying and incorporeal creatures. Interesting. Buckler +3, we already have one of those. Heavy shield of elemental protection. And a breastplate of medium fire resistance. Nothing I particularly want for any of this. I mean, I'm not going to say that the shield of Holy Thorn is pretty damn nifty. The mithril shield doesn't... helps with the armor check penalty, I guess. And the reduces arcane spell value, which is relevant for you, and also reduces weight. The armor check penalty for that is 1, whereas the armor check for shield is 0. Hey, we don't actually have that much. Scroll of Resurrection, maybe? Level 7 spells, so we're not that far off being able to just cast the damn thing. Nah, I think we're good. I think you actually have nothing I want. Sorry, buddy. Got nothing I actually want. Word of Mysticism. Yeah. I just gotta give that to somebody. Cool. Hopefully he gets something of more use to me later on. Hang on. First things first of all. See you get on the damn horse.
We stand.
Someone on the road, get ready. Jesus. We're on our way back to thing, and these are not even failed stealth missions. This is straight up actual things I need to talk to people now. Couple of squires. Hey, squires. You know what? Just on the off chance. Of all the scrolls the Intendant gave us, you chose this one? Really? It didn't even occur to you that this was a problem? How are we going to face our mentor now? This is just a spell that... Well, long story short, it will help us against the demons. We still want to be safe from the demons, don't we? The young man who stands staring at something squirming in the center of the meadow turns his gaze on you. Oh, seems like we got reinforcements. And it's the commander, no less. Who are you? The young man salutes you hastily. We are Crusaders, Commander. The squires of Sol Alfrey, Commander. He'll be here shortly once he finishes inspecting the positions. We are preparing for battle. What happened to you? We are escorting rescued prisoners to Canabras after we heroically liberated them. The young man beams with pride. But there's an issue. Those from whom they were rescued now pursue us, so our leader and mentor, Noble Sol Alfrey, decided to take the defensive position and fight. When we try to get ready for battle, the young man looks hesitantly at the squirming plants. What is that? This is a cluster of flexible, elongated, pulsating objects. Yes, these are definitely the sprout of plants whose behavior seems highly uncharacteristic for plants. You can call it a demon trap. Yes, definitely. It's a demon trap. They only look like ropes that are wider at the base and narrow at the ends and suddenly gain the ability to move. You're trying to say like tentacles? By the way, did you know that one of the 8 tentacles of a male octopus is also his reproductive organ? No. Say no more. I don't want to know. We don't use words like this here. Like pollen? That's right. The plant shoots are full of pollen. So where is your leader? Oh god. He is here and hurrying to appear before you. The Aasimar standing before you screams of chivalry. His armor and gear have been seen many battles, but they are carefully polished, every belt is properly fitted, and every buckle sparkles. The Aasimar gallantly greets you. My sincere greetings to the Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade, the heroine of the Battle for the Canabras and the Battle for Dresden. Meeting you is an indisputable honor for me. I am Sir Ulfrey, a loyal follower of Divine Iomade, a knight, a nobleman, and a crusader. These young men are my squires, and we... The knight interrupts himself and turns his gaze to the sprouts springing forth from the ground. His eyes go wide. What is this? Sir, as we were about to depart the garrison, the Intendant Arcanist gave us a scroll that creates a demon trap. We decided that now is the best time to use it. This is a very good trap. These wriggling serpent-like grabbers can firmly hold a demon. Exactly. These rope-like moving sprouting pseudopods have the optimal shape to grab and immobilize a demon. I wonder why we're specifically not using the word tentacles, and I wonder why. I'm trying to say what would be the most chaotic approach is just to play along. Well, you know. Push one to find out. Yeah, good point. Push one to find out. Why don't you just call them tentacles? The first squire goes pale. The second one clutches his step and steps back. A martyred expression appears on Sir Alfred's face. Oh my god! It's the guy from fucking... Shit, is it the guy from fucking Beric's thing? In Beric's Kingmaker campaign, you come across someone in the Feywild, in the first world Feywild and stuff, who is cursed to say the word tentacles unnecessarily. Is it that guy? He was cursed to say the word tentacles randomly. I cannot remember for the life of me what his name was. Shit. I think it's that guy. Which one again? But still, what's your problem with tentacles? The squire gives you an accusing look. The knight adjusts a strap on his armor and nervous. I am flattered by the inquiries of such a heroic leader my humble self. But if you'll allow me, I would prefer not to answer the question about my issues with the limbs typical of octopuses and other sea creatures. They are connected to a harrowing and traumatic episode of my past, one I prefer not to remember. Yes! I am positive that, comparing to the scale of affairs and tasks the leader of the Crusaders must face every day, this issue is insignificant and hardly worthy of mention. I can't fail this, can I? No, I can't. I literally can't fail this. Be brave, Sir Alfred. Don't run from your fears. Say tentacles proudly and boldly, and let the shadows of your past recede. A fire flares in the knight's eyes. What heartfelt words! I am humbled and grateful that you took the time to address me in the dark corners of my soul, so to speak. I feel like your words have awakened something in my soul. Something worthy of pride. We have cleared up the question that troubled me. Now it is time to turn our attention to more pressing matters. Tell me, my squires, did you brief the commander and outline the gravity of our situation? Yes? Or no? I don't remember. I think something was said about a very, very nasty demon. He still didn't. I noticed that. He still hasn't said it. I beg your pardon and ask that you not judge these men harshly. They cannot be blamed for lack of diligence. They are just young. They have not yet fully mastered the art of war and have not realized the importance of discipline. In time, they will become the pride of the Crusader forces. I am certain of it. The squire smiles as he listens to the knight's words. The second squire proudly thrusts out his chest and discreetly tries to wipe a clump of mud off his armor. I'll brief you myself, Commander. A monster really is pursuing us, but it is not a demon. It is something even more heinous and unnatural. A demodand. The assessment of it is a very, very nasty creature. Sorry, the assessment of it as a very, very nasty creature is accurate. My squires and I raided its lair and liberated several prisoners this thing was going to drag into the abyss. But now the monster is coming after us. I estimate it will be here in half an hour. We plan to fight. I'll be happy to help you. This is wonderful, Commander. It'll be an honor to fight side by side. Please prepare yourself, for a very, very nasty demodand will soon be here. I'm guessing that is the case. Demodand is a very flexible word. Very nasty demodand. The creature that appears before you looks alien and disgusting even to those accustomed to the abominations of the world wound. Very, very nasty is a fitting description. Its flesh seems to boil and melt, and long, dark growths constantly shift and stretch along its flesh. The demodand stares at Sir Alfred. A mortal with the blood of heaven. I recognize your smell. It was you who dared break into my lair and steal my offering to my masters. For this, you will become an offering yourself. You and everyone with you. Are you trying to threaten me with your puny weapon? It would barely scratch me, but I can crush you like a maggot. I am the commander of the 5th Crusade, and these people are under my protection. You hear that, monster? We're not the only ones standing against you. Our heroine and leader stands with us. Be afraid, monster, for the final hour of your villainy is at hand, and the lands of Golarion has come. And do not try to threaten me with your might, your invincibility, or even those... The knight casts a wary glance at the demodand's after-shifting skin growths. Disgusting appendages. For the strength of a true knight is not in his shield, sword, or armor. A brave heart is my sword, and my faith in a righteous cause is my shield. Yet, Even more importantly, the knight casts a glance at you and grins at the monster. This knight has the power of tentacles!
Save the last one for me.
Fucking what? What the hell's happening here? Okay, so you have a very nasty demo dand. You took 5 damage to the fucking thing? Really? Fine. Yeah, what is it? What can you actually do? Faith Stealing Strike. You can't cast divine spells for a bit. How much health have you got, buddy? Because I don't want you to. I don't want to lose you. 84. Fuck. Okay.
No match for me.
A little bit. Sure. Ember. What's your will saving throw? 14. You have to roll a 6 to pass that, so you have 75%. Don't worry about that too much.
Surrender or else.
Evil Eye. DC 21. You gotta roll a 4 to beat it, so that's fine. Ember, you're doing good. Let's split up a bit. So all free. Chandra. Let's go full. Actually, everything you have is currently on, isn't it? Everything you have is actually permanent, so there's no point me doing that. So extended range, maximized, empowered, blue flame blast. 174 damage. That's what that does. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Arkan's Aura. I'm actually going to move things down a bit here. You don't use you at all. Use you for healing. You don't really use you much either. Justice can go there. That is remove paralysis and stuff like that. Okay, fine. Get over there.
The light take you.
Thank you. And a critical hit and an attack opportunity. So Allfrey catches a breath looking around the battlefield. I thank you for your help, Commander. And I thank you even more for persuading me to confront my fears. No more twisting elongated vine-like things for me. Now when I see tentacles, I will loudly exclaim, these are tentacles! I like to kill monsters that threaten me, especially ones with tentacles. Cutting off the tentacles with which evil grasps our homes and hearts will make the world a better place. Before you move on to do the great things that lay ahead of you, allow me to present you with a small gift. A humble knight, no matter how noble, could hardly possess something that would surprise you, but let this gift serve as a memento of our encounter. A +4 agile hand axe is not a bad thing. I mean, frankly, this is going to go to... I mean, you could put it on your hand there. I mean, it's going to be useful for you, I suppose. You can put that there. Wow. Good. That was a thing that happened, I guess. Is there anything else here? The motto is very important for a knight. I must definitely explain this to my squires. Okay, I think we found everything we want here. That was fairly easy to deal with, to be honest. 174 damage hits were fine. I'm still going back to Canabras. Oh, down here, sorry. We're going down to here. It'll take 22 hours still. Now keep going until the next rest. Now can we swap over and everything's fine now. Higher up leaves 8 behind. 8 behind. Where would I go? Where would you go otherwise? Army's still at 8, so we could move you, but we also could not move you. Nature's Protectors, you are currently heading... Where are you heading? You're currently heading down there, so yeah, keep going that way. Yeah, I could just let them... Yeah, let them flee or pursue them. Yeah, pursue them. Get the actual fighting done. Brimorax. Do the This is slightly problematic because I think Eel can die very quickly. You're gonna be adjacent to you because there's a chance. There's a chance that you get to basically do a thing. Okay, you can go back here and poke you. Poke you. Duelist. Poke you thus. And again. You killed yourself with that, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, you did. Crusaders attacked the demons at a propitious moment when they were trying to sink a stash of cooldown ingots in the nearest sand swamp. That hoard of metal would have been deadly to the beasts of the abyss and safely ended up in Mendavian warriors' care instead. The demon army over there we're going to deal with. Headband of Inspired +4. Deadly Toll Kama, I think. 2 points +155, and then you can deal with some of these, not necessarily all of them. Okay, you're done there, you're done there. You're not going to rest right now, we're going to have a sleep at the moment. Rest. Go. Mongrel girl, what other spider parts do you have apart from your appendages? Silk glands? A chitin shell? The ability to do away with annoying flies like you. Cool. And back to full, you carry on. What are you fighting against here? Bunch of demons. Bunch of demons. Okay. Penetrating strike on you. Mainly so you can get through as much damage as possible of these Brimorax. No Brimorax. No fireballs to worry us now. Go over there. Huh, you get the second attack? Why are you getting a second attack? You shouldn't. There's no reason you should get a second attack. Oh, you get two attacks. What? That's fucking. What the fuck was that? You even got one attack. What the fuck was you got a second attack for some reason there, and I don't know why that is. Sure, okay. Go poke the Babao. This is gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, think it doesn't happen. Okay, you can get a shot out at the Dyrachne over there. swarm. Everyone's in pretty much melee, right? Yeah, attack formation. Everyone's pretty much in melee anyway. You can go poke there. Double. To you. I think, did you have a strike of the swarm hits everyone nearby? Okay, that's fine. Use poke over there. Good. You're gonna go over there. You're gonna go whack you. Finish the babao. I mean, I can't turn off that, I don't think, unfortunately. I can change it to defensive formation. Why are you taking damage? I don't understand. Ah, for God's sake. I'm gonna cast that now anyway. And again. Move up. Move up. When's that going to trigger? That's going to trigger somewhere around over here, I think. So I'd actually want to I want to let that trigger just because it would be amusing if it does. There you go. Song of Seasons. Having ejected the demons from Eagle Rock, the former Crusader outpost lost during the Fourth Crusade, warriors were dismayed to discover that the fortifications had fallen to miserable ruins under demon rule. However, in the Warden's chambers, there's a cache containing valuables unnoticed by marauders. Okay, what are you? What's that? That's Turndliv's lair. We have to go there at some point. Right now, what are you? 2 Mariliths, 6 Glabrezu, 6 Nalfeshni, 287 cultists, and 6... Whatever the hell those are. You know what? I'm gonna go straight for it because I'm kind of curious. I'm curious because I want to find out what that other one is. So yeah, Glabrezu, Mariliths, Nalfeshni, Pain Agi. Right. Okay, so who's going first? Now, a Marilith, we can't quite kill the Marilith right now. Because Mariliths have a DR of 5. We can bypass up to 3 of those points. So we can kill almost all the Glabrezus immediately. That's probably going to be worth it. Mariliths are going to be so much pain. Still going to engage in close combat so he doesn't run away. Never mind, it arrived anyway. Gotta poke those Glabrezus until the cows come home. That Nalfeshni is also going to be a problem. How much health have you actually got left? The Mariliths, they've got 800 each. Fuck me. You just got buffed, and you got buffed by something. Unholy Aura. You just summoned in some rocks. You can't actually attack at range, can you? can. Cool. Right, we're gonna go for Song of Seasons here because I think it will actually be very, very beneficial for everyone. It all means I'm fairly certain she'll die from this. There's a lot of damage to the trigger here. Put some shots into the Nalfeshni. Under the PJ. Trigger. There you go, bam. Everyone's fully healed. Everyone's max healed, which did a bunch of damage to a lot of people. I'm moving down. Oh fuck, how much damage? Fuck me, okay. Let's reduce those numbers right down. That's painful. Yeah, fuck it, I should have... wait. Go engage that one. Killed you off. I don't think it's enough to get back a bunch of people, unfortunately. Shit, we're gonna have lost some people permanently. Piss. I'm gonna go ahead and attack formation because everyone's pretty close anyway. Do more damage. Stop doing that. Guarantee kill one. There you go. How much did we actually lose? We got back all... We lost 70 spearmen and 10 rangers. Could have been a lot worse. A poor prisoner who was freed in the battle asks for a word. In his hand is an item wrapped in a rag. The prisoner says he was once a crusader, and for decades he has hidden this item from the demons. He's overjoyed to present it to his savior. It's a scythe, it's not a camel, it's a scythe. It's a +4 scythe with a +4 bonus to confirmation, the confirmation rolls. It's money is what it is. There's an army over there you might be able to deal with. Zombies, giant flies. It's gonna be difficult for you. So you're gonna head back to Dresden because you start filling up as well. You head back, Shy Boys. Okay, got everything there. Good. So, where are we gonna go? Try heading down that way, I guess. Right, we rested. We have rested, okay. Let's head down there. Primitive altar. Lore religion check failed. Right. Is that all that was? Alright. Let's get to the Villarith Ford outpost. They're fatigued. Honestly, keep going. Just keep going. We can keep going. They're exhausted now. Oh, Crusade. fate of the phylactery of Stephanus the Rotten. A skilled craftsman can do some work on the relic. Everything is ready for augmentation. The relic will be augmented. The phylactery of Stephanus the Rotten was destroyed during a failed lich creating ritual. However, the grains of his spirit are still locked in a small purple gem that got into the commander's hands. Wizards can place this item in an item or a weapon and give it evil properties. Stephanus' ring or Stephanus' scythe, I assume. Stephanus' scythe. Comes in at a +2 scythe. We're never going to use a scythe anyway, so... Stephanus' ring. That at least might be useful. Invitation from the Free Crusaders. The Crusaders have sent a letter Citadel invited the Crusade leader to pay them a visit at her court. Okay. That'll take a while to do. Strengthen diplomatic connections. Okay, we got to level up with the diplomacy stuff. We can do Royal Court's help. We can afford that to give us more head knights. And yeah, we'll do that. Boom. Economy, religious feast, development. We're doing one of those already. So who's currently busy? Leadership isn't busy. Neither is military. Whole diplomacy. All of it's diplomacy. Damn. I guess I need to do that as well. Get the next one over. When you're done in a day's time, Bell of Mercy is the next thing we need to do. Okay. What will happen to the ring? The ring will get further buffed, I think. Rest. Good city. Lovely birdie. Do you like being with me? Maybe you'd rather be flying about the river city with your crow friends. Right. Keep heading to Canabras, but right now... By upgrading an outpost to a bastion, the commander will expand its territory for buildings, as well as allow the construction of advanced structures there. The outpost can be expanded to bastions. It's going to be the management menu of selected fort. What selected fort? That's the big question here. What fort can we actually expand to bastion? Is it... can we pick one? Oh, manage. No. Didn't want to do that. Because then, if they get bigger, I can start putting other things down there. Like, for example... Hang on, was it you? Okay, I can upgrade one of them. I'm going to upgrade... this one. Nothing's built there. I'm going to build stuff there first, then I got to upgrade it. If I upgrade that one, it's going to save a lot of time in getting down there. Like, for example, this one here is so close to Dresden, it's not worth upgrading specifically for the purposes of putting a teleportation circle down. I want to manage you, though. Gloomy Gorge. If I upgrade you, I'd upgrade, what was it? I'd upgrade possibly that one, maybe? Because that would give me... I don't think I can actually extend my reach into the dark areas, though. I don't think that's a thing. I can only operate at the moment in the light areas. The Grey Road. That's not entirely true, because clearly we can operate down here. Maybe it's just the area of the map. Maybe I'm entirely wrong. Whatever. You enchanting the phylactery of Stephanus the Rotten. Augment the ring. We can currently do Bell of Mercy. Do that for 7 days. Hang on, folks. 1 second. I need to pop to the bathroom. Back in a minute. Quick bathroom break. Sorry about that. I do try not to do that during the stream, but I couldn't hold it in. Right, so that's done over there. Can move you around. I mean, you're still doing your own thing, so you can do your thing. Oh, these are all you can currently level up this place. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, in which case, trees and home. We need to manage you. I need to build the stuff I need to build for you. Build. Increase the recruitment growth for main spellcasters. I haven't got one of these. I haven't got spellcasters yet, have I? The supply center. We need to build a supply center. We're gonna build a garrison stables. We haven't had that in a while. I'm gonna build a garrison archery range as well. When that's built, actually now that that's currently building, can I level you up now? Campaign. Manage. Oh, it's not from that screen. It's from the kingdom management screen. From this screen, you need to go to it. Because it's now down to trees and home there. Not yet. I gotta wait for that to finish building in 3 days. I definitely don't have. I don't have spellcasters. I don't. Not sure what's telling me about spellcasters. I haven't got spellcasters. At no point did I ever get spellcasters. I actually haven't built anything in Dresden for ages. Teleportation circle over here. The supply center over there. A single arsenal to increase AC for trainable units. So main archery range, main barracks, main stables. Everything is adjacent to the smithy, so everything's getting +1 attack. These two are getting +1 AC. Building Engineer's Workshop reduces cost of building construction by 10%, which, in the grand scheme of things, would be very helpful. The Hall of Glory reduces cost of machinery units. Hall of Strategy, +1 power, +1 to attack and defense, and +1 power to all units. Well, honestly, that's not a bad call. Hospital, increase everyone's infirmary. Mercenary Guild, increase the military academy. +1 to attack, AC, and save to all trainable units. With no mercenary units. Path, Sanctuary, Shelter, Shrine. You might as well build some of the stuff, right? Like. There's +10% damage for all trainable units. Do that there. Put a shrine over here. And you buy me about 1,000. We'll build a military academy over there. +1 to +1 attack, AC, and saving throws to all my units. I think that'd be a thing. Right, so. Back out. Right, you lot carry on. There's stuff for me to do. What's there for me to do? Nothing for me to do. What the fuck? There's this, but I can't go. I can't sort that out. I need to be there. I need to be back home for that. We'll do that after we get back from Canabras. Right, head to Canabras. Take 1 day, 1 hour. Go. Stop failing those religion checks, goddammit. DC 37. Okay, fair enough. You're allowed to fail those. You literally cannot succeed at it. Community is encumbered. Demon's army is approaching. Level 5. Really? Okay. Really? Okay. Fucking foxes outside. What the fuck? I was like, what the fuck was that noise? It's the fucking foxes outside. Weekend resting. Oh, it's a new week already. Shit. In which case, before we rest, we'll just move everyone to where they need to be. Which is, you go over there. Fucking Paraglob Rezus. That doesn't quite kill you, but it eliminates most of you. So let's get rid of one of these. Sure, that'll do. Wipes out the other one. Only 3 of them left. You killed 1 cleric. It's funny. 15,000 experience for killing essentially 72 Glob Rezzers. But my archers are just too strong. Daily material points increase, I'll definitely take that much. Right, you're too tired to move anything, so we're still dealing with you. Okay, you can go up, you can go down, you can go across. Down probably links up down here. Eventually. Yeah, it links over there. Okay, Texas Protectors. Where's the army coming? The army's over there. Just kind of heading like this way, but you need to go pick up some new units anyway, so do that. Head back to Dresden. Now we can go back to what's on sale at the moment. We have Raiders, Barbarians, Rogues. See, we haven't got Church Guards. I mean, whatever the hell this is, we haven't got them. It's like, oh, we have this stuff. It's like, no, we don't. We don't. We just don't have it. Okay, now switch back to party, because now you have to actually officially rest. How are we doing on actual food-wise? Most potage is fine. Mage armor. That's actually fine as well. That's not too shabby. Rest. Don't you ever tire of groveling all the time? It seems so false. You must understand nothing. The weak must show the submission to the strong. Only then will the strong tolerate the weak. Uh-huh. Okay. Checking on you. Okay, we're fine. Canabras time. We enter Canabras, go to Neathholm and solve this entire mess. Northern Gates. Neathholm. Is that the only other place we can go in here? I think it is the only other place we can actually go into here, so... Into Neathholm. Take 5 hours. Market Square? Is that still active? We haven't been there in ages. Right, to Neathholm we go. 6 hours. Canabras is a big city, yo. On foot as well. On foot you have to go across the damage. Right, let's get the damn horse.
This war.
Big buffs. Right.
How cute!
I'm gonna see this. This is not gonna be as simple as just turn. Nope, I see nobody here. That is problematic. Maybe they're all by Chief Soul, but I see nobody. Seeing nobody is not a good sign.
So exciting!
Actually, I hear noises in the background, so they might be elsewhere.
With grace?
Chest. Okay. Let's go see if we can find where the cell is then. Okay, they're just here for some reason. Hi Dyra, do you still sell shit? You do? Okay, cool. The Ring of Stefanius. Fracturing Battle Axe. Deadly Toll. +4 Scythe. Had a bit of Inspired Wisdom +4. Who can use that? Who wants to use that? You're not a wisdom caster. You are a wisdom caster. You can actually use that. Yeah, there you go. Sorted out. There you go. No one else wants a wisdom bonus, right? Not really. Go a lootin'. A lootin' we will go. A lootin' we will go.
This is my time to shine.
Right, so where's my army? Sol greets you with an anxious look. Ah, Uplanders! Back again? Congratulations on your victory in Canabrish. Wendwag rudely interrupts the chief. The mistress doesn't have time to listen to your empty chatters, Sol. She has a war to win, and instead of leading troops, she has to personally come here for an army of underground crusaders. Where are the warriors? Where is the tribe militia? Why are they still not on the surface? Wendwag aggressively barks out the words at the stunned old man, who looks helplessly at the hunter, incapable of saying the word. How are things in the tribe? Things are hectic. Everyone says it's time for the Neethers to take up their weapons and go fight the demons. But there are others. Of course, fewer, but their voices are loud. They are afraid of you. They think you've come with evil. You've brought a terrible fate to the Neethers. Sol looks away and continues with feeling. Of course, most are rooting for you, but we are a tribe and we have to listen to the voice of every tribesman. I hope you can persuade them. And until we persuade them, you aren't sending the tribe anywhere? Have I got that right, Sol? You're a slippery one, like a stone at the bottom of the underground stream. Come on, give me the name. Who still has doubts? It's Lan, right? Is he setting the tribes against us? Sol's voice becomes angry. So what if it's Lan? Maybe he isn't ours and doesn't want to live like we do, but he is loyal to our people and never once disgraced it. He knows how upline life works. That's why many listen to him now. And he has the right to speak, even if you don't agree with him. Even if I don't agree with him. Everyone speaks at the fire, and you, girl, shouldn't be so impudent with me. I remember you learning to shoot a bow for the first time. I was old and smart even back then, and you are still young and stupid. Did the demons show up again? Of course they did. The Uplanders are celebrating victory, but there is still evil in the dark caves. Hunters go missing. It's like they hear some whispers in their heads calling them, luring them, as if their blood is calling them somewhere. Those who were weaker left and never returned. And as they were leaving, they mumbled that he would come soon, and all of us would be like this, like his. Sol shakes his head helplessly. I don't know who they are talking about. Haven't I earned your trust? I trust you. Many others do too, but not everyone. And it means that if I leave the tribe, our family will be divided. Neithers cannot be divided. That is how we will die. That's why, if we are leaving together. The Mongols must come with me and join the war. Sol starts laughing loudly. Well, we need to gather at the fire. Argue, persuade those who disagree. We can't give the answer now. Hey, Lan. There's nothing to argue about. I'm not going with you, and none of those who believe me will. Wendwag, you betrayed your people when you decided to turn us into beasts of war to serve the Uplanders. When you decided to destroy our minds and our faith, replacing them with foul demonic power. How blackened is your heart that you would offer the lives and blood of your fellow tribesmen as payment for your rise to power? Were you eavesdropping, you little rat? You were probably dying of envy that the mistress preferred my truth to yours. You better shut your mouth and get out of my way, or you will regret it till the end of your very short life. Join us, Lan. I thought you wanted to go up to the surface with all the mongrels. I wanted to, sure, but not like this. He points at the smiling Wendwag. Just look at her. She'll either get us all killed or make us into demon slaves. I don't know which is worse. 4? Nah, I'm not gonna 4. I am chaotic good after all, so I'm in a weird situation here. This is a horrible situation. This is an evil situation, but I'm trying to come out of it as good as possible while not pissing off Wendwag. I'm trying to basically play all sides against the middle right now. Like I can't pick 6. I can't do 5 because I've got convinced. I'm gonna try to do this as nicely as I can. Lan, come to your senses. I don't wish any harm on the mongrels. I like to believe you, but the fact you relied on Wendwag's help says more about you than any words could. She can't wait to turn all the Mongols into a howling horde, crushing the enemy at her command. This army is not for me, but for my mistress. I will only be a military leader. I think 3 or 4 are just empty threats. Sol can't bring land to him even if he tried. Sol is a shit leader. Sol can't do crap. I think we're left with 5. I won't leave, and I don't have time to convince you. I was trying to convince you, but apparently I haven't got the chance for that. I'm wondering if... I'm wondering if 3 is just like, because like 1 and 2 were like circular lines. Like you can say it, but you get back to this point again. I wonder if 3 is a circular line as well. If 3 is, I don't mind clicking on circular lines because they just come back to our point. We just learn more information basically. I don't think 4 is a circular line. 6 is definitely not. I don't think 5 either. I think maybe 4, 5, 6 are like the ways out of the conversation. Maybe 3 is a circular line, but maybe it isn't. Am I saving just before arriving in here? I'm not going to risk 3 then. I'm going to go straight for 5. I won't leave, and I don't have to convince you, Len. So what are we going to do? Let's just settle our argument with a duel. The hunter looks furiously at WotR. I'm not that great a hero, and I'm not a chief. I'm not a coward who forgot his responsibility to his tribe either. That's why I'll be waiting for you in our cave, WotR. Come, and we'll fight for the future of the tribe. I know you won't stop until someone makes you. If I need a rope made of your guts to drag the Neethers up to the surface, I'll be happy to make it. Sol lowers his head grimly and mumbles. It means there will be a fight. Well, the customs of the tribe don't prohibit this. Otherwise, no unity can be achieved. I will ask you once. Don't shed the blood of your tribesmen. Settle your argument peacefully. And if you can't, then fight. I am an old man, I can't stop you. You notice the nearby tradeswoman and Lan exchange secretive looks. Ooh, spotted that one. I thought Lan would bring us trouble. We have to get rid of him. The cave he was talking about isn't far from here. We used to hide away from the tribe there to spend some time alone. It's a good, quiet place. It'll be easy to take care of him there without involving the rest of the tribe. I think she and Lan are plotting something. Dyra? That dirty bitch. I'll have to visit her before we go to Lan. I'll tickle her pretty face with my knife and she'll tell us everything about our boy's plans. Let's try to convince him to back down. Scoffing with disdain, WotR nods. More talking? Fine. If you want to spare the scum after he did dare to talk back to you, I obey, mistress. The huntress's menacing words don't sound very sincere, as though she said them as a formality, not out of true feeling. Yeah, you are chaotic evil after all. Dyra, what up? Dyra looks at you warily and at WotR with unconcealed fear. You're back. Shall we trade then? Inhaling loudly, WotR smiles broadly. I scent fear. What are you so afraid of, Dyra of the Coin? Did you and Lan have some kind of arrangement? The trader throws up her hands. What kind of arrangement? You're making this up. I don't make arrangements. I'm only interested in trading. WotR's smile grows crueler, more ruthless. You're lying, she says in a sing-song voice. I can see you're lying. I'll cut you with my flaying knife right here. You'll tell us everything. I can't fail this. Tell me what Lan wanted or you'll talk to WotR. Punching, Dyra looks away and blurts out, Lan wanted potions. I grew up to Canaveras sometimes. I buy potions and powders I've never seen in our caves from their wizards. They trade the potions for our prey our hunters kill in the caves. Lizard skin, bile, chitin. Lan promised me that he would give his kills to me for 100 gongs if I got a warrior strength potions for him on the surface. Aha, so he's afraid. Pissing his pants, scrambling for help. Nothing will save him from my knife. And I'll punish anyone who helps him. Got that, traitor? Dyra nods, scared, looking at you as if begging for protection. No, we're cool. We're chill. I'm trying to get out of this without losing fucking... I'm assuming the secret... Yeah, secret. Without losing Lan. Because you can get Lan as well. Lan is also a party member. We could have chosen Lan at the beginning of the game. We didn't do that.
How cute!
Not quite the phrase I was going to do with Chandra, but sure, why not? I'm going to F5 here as well, just in case shit goes real. Seeing you, Lan chuckles hopelessly. I see you've brought new friends, Wendu. I was only expecting you. So that's how we're going to resolve our argument? As warriors? Just me, you, and your bodyguard? By the way, you shouldn't have intimidated Daira. Hunting people who can't fight back? I'm embarrassed for you. Lan resolutely... Maybe that was the wrong choice. Lan resolutely takes up a fighting stance. He lets out a grim sigh, full of tired disappointment. Wendu, I trusted you. And you turned out to be rotten to the core, like a mushroom riddled with mold. Now it's time to pay for your deception. You failed to see me as I truly am, and you're blaming your blindness on me? All you do is whine, Lan. You can't even kill someone without sniveling over them first. Why are you getting in our way? Raising his head proudly, Lan holds his bow in tight grip. You and Wenduog want to turn my people into your fighting animals. Toss us into the fires of war like fodder. I won't just stand by and watch it happen. Idiot, our fellow tribesmen are gaining the power that was destined for them. And you want us to keep languishing in poverty in these catacombs instead of going up to the surface and showing the world how strong the Neithers are? I wish no harm to the Mongols, I'm just only helping you fulfill your destiny. We're underground crusaders, not underground demons. The path you prepared for us isn't our destiny. If you lose the fight, will you back down? If I lose, I'll be dead and no longer a thorn in your side. Wenduog bares her teeth in with a rapacious snarl. She looks at Lan greedily and without remorse, like he's a juicy piece of meat. Not if, when. You don't stand a chance against Wenduog. I wouldn't be so sure of that. I'm fighting for my tribe, but she's only fighting for herself. Little Lans always wanted to be the hero, right? Well, in honor of what we had, I'll let you die as one. Looks like a fight is inevitable. And I'm asking you, stay out of it. You're not a mongrel. You don't decide our fate. Fair enough, but I'm not going to do the lawful thing. Wenduog, you have to settle this conflict between the two of you. As you wish, mistress. In this case, I'll settle it in the simplest and pettiest way, by gutting this pathetic slug eater.
Get another
Tear your throat out.
Okay, it's just Wendu. I want to not kill you if that's a possible. Because I'm fairly certain Wendu can fucking kill you in a single turn. You're a level 13 monk, sure. Which is like you're 2 levels higher than you're supposed to be. You could deflect arrows, but is that any ranged attack? Yep, so you can do that once a turn. We're hitting at you gotta have an AC of your AC is 26 base. We're attacking for rolling on hitting on sixes, 11, 16, and then 8, 13, 18. If I remove deadly aim, that goes up by 3. So we're hitting on what? We're hitting on 2s? We're hitting on 3s for the first attacks here. And are you currently flat-footed? You're currently flat-footed, so not only that, I'm also gonna get fucking sneak attacks against you. So enjoy.
They need to stop. This was for you.
Weakened by his injuries, Lan stubbornly raises his bow, spits the blood from his mouth, and smiles. When are we gonna stop dancing and start fighting? Oh, okay. Lie down and stay down, Lan. Don't even try getting up. Even though the Mongol is no longer able to put up a fight, the Huntress hesitates to deal the killing blow. Or what, you're gonna kill me? You'll do that anyway. Suppressing a painful grunt that rumbles up from his chest, Lan rises with effort. Sorry, Wendu. We're not giving up today. Have you had enough, Lan? What are you talking about? I could do this all day. Thanks, Captain America. But seriously, no, I haven't had enough. If you want to get rid of me, kill me. But you won't be able to intimidate me and make me back down. You're such an idiot. You have a death wish. Ooh. God damn it. I wonder what she if I pick 7, I wonder what she will pick. Why are you hesitating, Wenduog? I'm savoring the moment, mistress. It's nice to see my enemy crawling at my feet. Wenduog smiles mockingly, but you notice a glimmer of uncertainty in her eyes. Ooh, okay. She might not do it herself. Wenduog, you decide what to do with him. What to do with him? Kill him, of course. What else? The Huntress stares at you, then baring her teeth at Lan, bites out. Too bad we're in a hurry. We have demons to defeat. Otherwise, I'd have a lot of fun with you before I cut your throat. With every word, her voice sounds more sincere and bloodthirsty, mad rage burning in her eyes. Wendu, have you really forgotten everything? Are you really just gonna kill me, your friend? I remember the old Wendu, the good Wendu. Wendu replies with mocking laughter. I just kept you close because you were the next most skilled hunter in the tribe. It doesn't mean I felt anything for you, or considered you a friend. You're a dead weight dragging me down. So get out of my sight. I don't ever want to see you again, live or dead. Probably not the correct choice. Oh, she left him alive, but I'm not sure if that's the correct choice. Did you just kill him? Oh, she did. Fuck no, I don't want him to die. What do you have here? Composite longbow. Some kind of bracers of armor, it looks like. No, okay, we're doing that again because I don't actually want you to die. I want to keep him alive. In fact, she can like 100% kill him immediately, especially because she still has the buffs. Blah 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 blah. One blah one blah one blah 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 4 3 blah.
Bathed in your blood.
I don't even know about turning off deadly aim. Just hit. Hammer the blow triggered as well. Blah. Home. I will specifically not kill you this time. Blah. Good work, Wendog. Thank you, mistress. Have you had enough land? Nope. Wait, hesitate, Wendog? Nope. We don't need any more blood spilled than necessary. Let's go, Wendog. Let this be a lesson to you. Don't ever stand in my way again. Too bad I've always been a lousy student. Putting all his remaining strength into the last charge, Lan dashes forward. Anger flares in Windog's eyes and a white hunting knife appears in her hand before you can say a word. Okay, he dies no matter what. Really? I'm sure there's a way to keep him alive. Maybe I fucked up something earlier. Damn it. Hang on. See. How to keep him alive. That's important. I don't want him to die. Mainly from the look of the damn thing, I think I fucked up more than just this. Okay, right. I've got to do the I've got to do the city things. I've got to lawful this, I think. Let's try this again. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So Wendu there. The fight happens. Wendu just wins. Because Wendu's like buffed as fuck and way stronger than this.
This was unexpected.
It was unexpected, wasn't it? Blah blah blah. So good work, Wendu. Have enough land. Wait, here's the Wendu egg. I've got to do the chaotic thing, apparently. The lawful thing. You claim to be fighting for the mongrels, but you're betraying your tribe. And I'm betraying the tribe. What the hell? I fought Wendog for it in front of you. Are you blind or something? Mistress, may I explain to him? The good choice is to just kill him? What the fuck? You may try. We are Neathers. We are the spawn of the caves, brought up in pain and violence. No one is eager to accept us in their brotherhood. To gain a foothold in this world, we all have to fight, and to do this we need power. Any power, no matter where we get it from. The world is cruel. Living space can only be obtained through violence, no matter how much you'd like to believe otherwise. You know it. The pride eats only because someone dies. We'll have to fight for our place under the strange sun we never knew. We'll have to fight for our right to exist. Today the Crusaders need us, but tomorrow, when the demons are defeated, we will be suspicious strangers who are better avoided. That's why we are going after our own power. You said the Nethers who accepted the demon power resemble animals. We are not animals, we are predators. Hungry, fearless, aggressive. Yes, we have to make sacrifices for the sake of our power, but who doesn't? Once our ancestors were exiled here, and they made up a story about how everything would be alright and everyone would love us. But that story is never going to come true. Our people are on the cusp of a brutal, harsh fight for survival, and you're trying to undermine our very first step. You're the real traitor, not me. There's unusual, painful sincerity in Wendwog's voice. Lan's half-animal face becomes a disturbingly grimace. This is insane. You're telling me that I'm the enemy of my kin. I know what I have to pick specifically for this thing, but let's look at the other options anyway. Whatever you might think, your kin are on my side. You're the only one opposed. For yourself, see for yourself which of us is a friend of the mongrels, and who is an outcast and an enemy. Lan gives an aggrieved nod. You're right. Turns out I am the enemy, and an enemy doesn't belong in the tribe. If I'm standing in the way of my people, my duty is to step away. Tell Sul I left, and I won't bother the tribe again. May their fires be hot and their prey abundant. Lan gives you a crooked smile, and his eyes are sad. Looks like I'm on my own again, back to being in exile. Fine, I'm used to it. Farewell, and thanks for explaining everything to the fool. Wearing a menacing scowl, Wendwog speaks in a quiet, grave tone. Go your own way. And just in case you change your mind and decide to come back, I'm warning you now, don't. You're no longer one of us. If you try to approach the fire, you'll get an arrow. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and nick all the stuff. You don't get to keep things. Merciless shot. This wearer of this ring gets a +1 bonus to attack while using point-blank shot, which actually is useful for you.
Where do you want me?
Actually is useful to you because you always use point-blank shot. You can't not use point-blank shot because the range of the axe is the range of point-blank shot. So this is just more, you get another +1 to all your attacks. We're excelling you, give me your shite. It's part of it. It's part of the exiling stuff. Tim's like, yeah, we're stealing your stuff, exiling you, and guess what? I'm also screwing your girlfriend.
So exciting!
So what? Has Lan back down? Lan is alive, but he won't stand in our way. That piece of filth is lucky to have escaped from me alive. He is no longer part of the tribe. Forget about him, Sul, and don't speak his name in my hearing. Maybe it's for the best that he went his way. You and him shouldn't be near, Wendwog. Blood will be spilled sooner or later. And bad when kin raise hands against each other. Sul's worried eyes focus on the roof of the cave, as if the old man is trying to see beyond it, to see the sky he's never laid eyes on. So the time has come. The old prophecy is coming true. The underground crusaders are going to the surface to seek vengeance against the demons for their grim lot. Wendwog takes a resolute step forward. It's not you who will lead them to the surface, Sul. We need a new chief, young, strong, and ready for hard trials. We are going to war, where your experience will count for nothing. So I will lead the tribe. I, Wendwog, the strongest hunter in Neathholm. Is there anyone here who would dispute my right to lead the tribe and people? A satisfied smile plays on Wendwog's lips as she watches her kin nod and mumble approvingly. You see, mistress? The army I promised you is in your hands. The Nethers will show their true might, and will never have to live in these dank caves again. I will lead this army in your name, and we will rip to shreds anyone who dares to resist you. Wendwog's ecstatic speech turns into the battle cry that spreads throughout the village, echoed by other mongrels. And now what? One dude just slow clapping over there. What the fuck? We doing anything? Are we... Now what happens? Lyra? Oh. I do kind of regret intimidating Dyra.
With grace?
Now what happens? We leave?
There trouble?
Brando?
I'll prove I am the best.
I mean, are we leaving? Is that what happens now? I don't actually understand what happens now. I was expecting something a bit more. Hadn't done know the enemy. Fine, so completed quests. What was that? Those. Feud of the Faithful? We didn't kill Rami, that's fine. Crusade. The quest, companion quests. Underground army. They've already left the caves. Okay. Okay, so they've left their caves already. So I think maybe when we get back to the town, when we get back to the castle, we'll find shit. Okay, so head back out. Another 5 hours out. I don't think so. I'll go and check actually, but I don't think so. Location's not available. Everything you want to do in Act 1, you have to do in Act 1, otherwise you can't do it again. Okay, people have moved up. Straight up teleport back to the castle. So, Erebeth wants to talk. Okay, so vagrants. A crowd of the destitute, the sick, and the feeble-minded have arrived in Dresden, and they are asking to be admitted. Their lives are rough, and they have no place where they belong, and they wish to die as heroes at the very least. But the Crusaders do not wish to fight side by side with these vagrants either. If we accept them into the army, we get 100 conscripts, and they're shit. Conscripts are fucking rubbish. And they lose morale. Give them work on the home front. Materials income increases by 1. I can actually lose morale without a problem. Send them to Mendev with no consequences. I can't angel path this. I can set up a hospital. Really? Fucking really? This is strictly the better choice than that one. Set up a hospital. That is strictly a better choice. Like, I was like, oh my god, I've got morale. I've got stuff to do. Like, I can help with morale and stuff. I've got like things I can use to cover the morale loss it'll give me, and I want the materials point income. This is just the same thing plus a morale bonus. Oh. Ruchley set up a hospital for the poor souls in Dresden. Healers care for the sick, and they help the supply units in gratitude. Help for the outcasts. Materials income increased by 1. Erebeth wants to talk. Erebeth wishes to speak to the commander. So she would like to stress this is a private conversation, not a meeting on crusade-related matters. Okay. And from Free Crusaders. The Crusaders have sent a letter to the Citadel inviting the Crusade leader to pay them a visit at her court. As well go back and do all the things they need to be doing. Hi, Erebeth. Today, Erebeth looks unusually lively. Her eyes are shining again, which you haven't seen since the Battle of the Lost Chapel. Saluting you, she stands at attention. Commander, forgive me for bothering you with a personal matter, but I just wanted to say how grateful I am to you. During the attack on Dresden, I did not exactly cover myself in glory. You had every reason to throw me out of the army or send me to the condemned. Yet you supported me. You helped me regain my footing and continue to fight. You will not regret this decision, I swear. I will never let again let the Crusaders down, neither by my actions, nor by my words, nor by my thoughts. I will be loyal to the Crusade to the end. I'm glad you feel better now. Thank you, Commander. I have conquered my inner demons. Now I can go back to fighting the real kind. Cool, that triggered eventually. Anything else here? Anything you want to have a chat about? That? Nope, we're good, cool. Anything, your wife want to say anything about that? Nope, we're good, cool. Anything else we want to manage here? I gotta go there, but that's nothing specifically happens there. I just gotta go there. Again, I could use these colored crusaders and stuff, but I've got so many plus to morales that I'm just kind of waiting to use. And the heirloom is what? It's the unholy field +4, never mind. That's an evil choice, isn't it? Yeah. Unlocks the scrupulous heir decrease. Basically, if you're evil, you just get a bunch of stuff. Because you just take away the stuff. Who's currently available? No one is, I think. All these are full, and these ones here are done with nothing to do anyway. So fine, we'll head over to the court and see what the court wants from me. More shenanigans, no doubt. I was like wondering if we were gonna get like something about the Nether army or something. Guess not. Right, so anything to worry about this end here? No, not as such. Gulp for talking. Yes, so much talking. What are you? You are a light cav. Gotta earn the money here. Inquisitors? Spellcaster Slayers. They cast Divine Favor on themselves. Okay, so let's go to the Court of a Thousand Suns. What do they want from me here? Upon seeing you, Aranka cries out with joy. Ah, there's the one who will tell us what to do. She gestures for silence. A couple of weeks ago, we had ourselves a great party in the camp. Wine and songs had lifted our spirits so high that our laughter was heard by a most curious visitor. Her name is Wise Thunder. She's an Azata and a traveler from Elysium. She liked us so much that she stayed with us through the night, and in the morning she called herself our eternal friend. Then she promised her retinue would always answer the Crusader's call. Unlocks the Defenders of Freedom decree. Ever since, volunteers have been arriving at our camp now and again. Folks who've met Wise Thunder and are impressed with her tales about us. And just another day, an entire unit came, all of them worshippers of Caden Kalin. I can recruit 3 Yama Azatas every 5 days. Fucking what? 170 flying spellcasting mythic units who can cast Cure Moderate Wounds. AC 20, touch AC 20 as well, 171 hit points. They're curing power times 2d8 times unit number, so 14d8 times unit number HP. They can fly. They can cast Dispel Magic. They've got a single attack, so yes, they're not that much on the attack front, but they're basically healers. Okay, interesting. We got along straight away, but it just didn't feel right. Here we were having fun while your soldiers were toiling away in their service, all bored and so sad. So we figured the Canaanites would enlist in your army to boost their morale. They went to recruiters and said, "We're here to serve, help, and cheer everyone up." Your gruff officers took one look at the volunteers and unanimously refused to let them near their troops. They alleged that the Canaanites would ruin any semblance of discipline in the army. I'm fine with discipline, but why be such jerks about it? You could find them jobs suited to their strengths. Ask them to help recruiters with attracting people. The Canaanites are renowned for their eloquence. Or task them with intelligence gathering. Their adventurous streaks would lead them into the Maw of Lamash to herself, and they'd return with valuable information. Who is this wise thunder, and what kind of retinue did she have? Oh, she's a wise one, all right, and very perceptive. She's genuinely disgusted by all forms of tyranny, and her entire retinue shares this sentiment. In her travels, Wise Thunder is always accompanied by her loyal Yama Azatas, enchantresses, and freedom fighters. Many of them were so moved by our courage that they wish to become our friends too. Why do the officers refuse to let Caden's followers join the army? Because they're too fun and freedom-loving. They aren't fond of your sergeants barking orders. This rowdy bunch is unlike your soldiers in every way, so officers treat them as outsiders. But I guess we can't blame those who've been sitting next to the world wound for being suspicious. They've been fighting for years and seen things worse than most people's nightmares. But that's not the issue. The Crusaders have one way of life, the Canaanites another, and we should not impose the strict Mendavian regimen on these free Crusaders. But we also shouldn't force the Crusaders to live in chaos they find uncomfortable. These people don't like the mess we enjoy. As polite guests, we must abide by the rules set out by our hosts. So what are the choices here? Let the priests of Caden Kalen recruit new soldiers? Unlock the Bellflower's Fighter Mercenary Unit. Accurate sharpshooters. 17 Bellflower fighters are recruited at the commander's headquarters. The cost of recruiting mercenaries is reduced by 5%. Bellflower fighters. Let's have a check. Do I have my fucking book of comparisons of shit here? Maybe. Right, these are ranged mythic units. Okay, so HP 44, same as my current, same as the scouts, which is irrelevant. Compare them to archers. AC 44, so HP 44 compared to, so HP 44 is kind of double our current snipers. Our snipers are 22. AC 13 compared to our snipers 12. Attack is a plus 24 for our archers. It's a plus 21 for these guys. We do much more damage, and we have also precise shot. Whereas you have armor penetration, plus 3 attack against armored units, and critical strike. A 20% chance to deal more damage. So they're not bad. They do hit hard. They do hit hard. I'm not going to complain about that. The Canaanite faithful will run errands for my scouts. All generals gain the Canaanite Scouts feat. Finance points income increased by 10%. Army has additional 10 movement points. Also useful. Also very useful. Finance points income as well, but would be quite nice. I'm gaining like 2,000 a day or something. An extra 200 or something would be good. Let the new recruits join the ranks and serve alongside everyone else, and tell them that all volunteers are welcome in my army. Unlock the Clerics of Caden Kalen Mercenary Unit. Spellcasters capable of summoning and empowering allies. 9 Clerics of Caden Kalen are recruited to the commander's headquarters. The number of available mercenary units increases by 1. Clerics of Caden Kalen. Fuck me. Yes, of course. I forgot the Caden Kalen. I keep equating Caden Kalen to the fucking what's the god in D&D? The elvish god of magic in D&D. It has like a double name as well. Shit. Fuck. Elvish god of magic in D&D. It also has a double name. It starts with a C. Fuck, I gotta look this up now, hang on. Carolyn Larethian. I read Caden Kalen and my brain processes that like, oh, it's the Pathfinder version of Carolyn Larethian, and it's not the Pathfinder version of Carolyn. That's Calistria. Caden Kalen is the god of drunks. So you have Clerics of Caden Kalen, who are chaotic good casters. They got Drunkard's Luck. All allied units in a 3x3 area gain plus 3 bonus to AC for 3 rounds. They got Drunkard's Prowess. All allied units in the 3x3 area gain the ability to critical hit. and summon Beer Elemental. Summons Beer Elements equal to the number of summon units. The Beer Elemental is a chaotic good infantry melee summon unit. Elemental of drunken revelry, wild and fearless. Their fist hits as hard as the kick of a good pint. Honestly? Increasing the number of available mercenaries by 1. So instead of having 3 every week to hire, I get 4. 9 Clerics of Caden Kalen doesn't seem like enough, though. But it adds them to the list of things I can buy. Now, they're all these abilities are good. Like, they're all solid. Potentially, least of which be the Bellflower Fighters, just because I have... If I didn't have the Snipers as my archery unit, this would be more useful. If I didn't have the Snipers, this would be more useful. Because these guys, you get a +3 attack against armored units, well, which takes you to +24. My Snipers are +24 base, so they get that +3 versus anyone, basically. Sure, you have a 20% chance of doing 150% damage, but your damage is 19 to 26, whereas the archers are 29 to 36. So it's as if they're getting a bonus against pretty much everything. So I think my archers are better than these Bellflower Fighters just flat out, so... So I want more money, or do I want basically more clerics? And I kind of want the clerics, because they seem silly. Summoning beer elementals and giving other people crit chances and increases people's AC for 3 rounds. You know what? Let the new recruits join the ranks and serve alongside everyone else. Tell them that all volunteers are welcome in our army. It'll be difficult for them to adopt military customs, but they'll try their best. I'm sure they will. Can you at least organize them into a military band? No? Oh well, you're the commander here, not me. This feels strange. We're in it together, spilling blood and fighting the same demons, but it's still difficult to understand one another. I'm glad we have you. I'll come to you right away next time we have a falling out. Cool. Clerics who worship the bottle. That is exactly what this is. This is clerics who worship the bottle.
A simple smile goes a long way.
Aranka, what up? I think we're clear. Why did you believe that I was the one who could improve our odds in the battle? You probably think we only followed you because of your power, but that's not true. Or rather, it's more than that. We believe that your power is just a consequence. The gods must have seen something in you. That's why they chose you as their champion. You helped us in Canabras even though the city's prelate denounced us as criminals. Few would have done what you did. The Crusaders have never had a commander like you before. By Desna's stars, I don't want to disparage those who have fought bravely and shed their blood for us, but we've made no headway for the last 4 crusades, and for good reason. The commanders of our paladins seem to believe that all you need to do to win is form a column and march bravely headlong toward evil. If the 5th crusade followed the same logic, we just fail again. With you, Chandra Nalar, everything could be different. It already is. Our endeavor here, I mean the court and the Free Crusaders, looks a little crazy, but for all we know, the little bravery and madness might be exactly what the Crusades have been missing. Cool. Next time. But we got ourselves some drunken masters. We hire the cleric. We said the clerics who worship the bottle and can summon beer elementals. The gloomy gorge is besieged by the enemy. Oh shit. Okay. Gloomy Gorge. Where's the Gloomy Gorge? Gloomy Gorge is. Where's the Gloomy Gorge? Gloomy Gorge is that one. Fine. Okay, Crusader Army 5. What are these? These are the Clerics of Caden Kalen. Okay. These are Mongol sharp. Okay, we have our Mongol army. We have two armies of Mongol sharpshooters now. Lust for battle. So let's compare their archers. Let's compare them to the other archers. 49 hit points. So they are on like bandit level. Highest, not the highest. It's the fucking rangers. A plus 14 is lowish. ACs are kind of lowish as well. Damage is kind of lowish. But Lust for Battle. Unit can make an additional action after destroying an enemy unit. They hone their skills behind. Okay, so first of all, let's do this clever thing of just basically. Where are you? Change these ones around. Yeah. There you go. That solves that problem immediately. Now, hang on. You're full. Like, you are full of things. You can probably grab the, Here, you go over there. Swap you out for these guys. The duelist, just 15 duelists just isn't enough, whereas at least we can have 60 archers in the back row doing something. Basically finishing off the hits. There you go. A loop. Right, get over there. You head over there eventually. You are fine. You are... I want you to join over there eventually. But next week we'll start looking for Priest of Caden Kaelin. Actually, if you're going to go over there, grab this shit. Ruby Gord's over there. Fort will fall in 4 days. Like, it's not going to fall. It's not a problem. Right, okay. Next is back here. Kin is best accidental god. Anything happening to you? No, we don't need you yet. Anything happening to you? We don't need you yet. Okay, so head back to there. Need to rest anyway, so we will actually rest because we need to. People are getting tired. We'll use that time as a moment to rest and people get replenished their health and stuff. I think if I hadn't gone for snipers, I would have gone for the bellflower archers.
This is my time to shine.
Is it? Lovely. We're not building anything there, are we? Short bow. Anything gonna get dumped here? Who's using wisdom? You got a bow, plus got a +2 already. You got a positive channeling. Means technically you can get a Greybor, but you don't really need it. Just someone can use that. You need that. You can use that at least. Well, that said, it's clear. It's you can use it as well, actually. So might as well. And you can actually use that without too much of a problem. Okay, right. Good. What's that? You have empty equipment slots? Showers and loot, exactly. Let's have a rest.
Mongrel girl, your account contradicts what other people have told me. Are you sure?
Absolutely. You probably talked to some liars who've never even seen a cave lizard before. They are actually very friendly creatures, and they love to be petted.
Absolutely. Don't believe her, Nenio. Don't believe her. Visit the cost. We're going back to the court again. Okay, fine. We'll go back to the court again. I was gonna like do everything via the table. We have to go back to the court again. We'll go back to the court again. Fortress gates. Yeah, okay, so armies. Demon armies approaching. Again, another one? Okay, Shy Boys, we're still not done yet. Holy shit, okay. I know there's an army. I know that this one's over there. So you so Shy Boys, you're going over there. You need to go intercept you're moving to intercept that army there, which is the correct call. I always feel like a general rule of thumb in tables RPGs is it's a mortal sin to leave equip slots unfilled, even if you only have redundant subpar gear for set slots. Yeah, kind of, pretty much. Right, anyway, so let's get back to, again, the Court of the Thousands. I just left there, you could have just told me about this shit yesterday. Not yet, because I think time has just passed. Okay, everything's just refreshed, good. 44 MP, go. You join. Might as well go over there, right? Because the next day you'll definitely be able to move in together, so it's fine. Clerics of Caden Kalen. You have two groups of clerics here, which is potentially a problem. But there you go. There we have it. This entire group is about keeping the archers alive and stuff, so. Okay, you're done there. Protectors. Briefly hop in here, because you can quickly just do that, I think. Grab that. No, not you. Piss it. Not fucking you. Yeah, you, thank you. There you go. Now texture protections head back this way. Because stone maze, they're gonna hit stone maze eventually. I think you can be leveled up. No, stop. Right, let me go via this page. Defenders of Freedom. A group of Yamazatas, relentless in their fight for justice, are willing to leave behind their beloved. How many points have I got? How many energy points have I got? Because 75, and they can get 3 Yamazatas. How many have I got? So I'm getting 17 a day, but I don't really get this very often. I get them every 5 days. I might as well grab some, see what happens. Might as well use them, right? Right, okay, and... Fuck. I misclicked, just had Magnus from the red from TTS pop into my head. Right, you... I can upgrade you, there you go, upgrade. So you are now a Bastion. Which means you're now a 3x3. I think I can put a teleport circle here eventually. Yeah, I can put a teleportation circle here. Zero archery range, stables. I can put the barracks down here as well. Spellcaster's Lodge and put something else in the middle, like put an arsenal right in the middle or something. Okay, that's good for now. Did I actually change the shape of you? Are you visibly different? Yeah, you are. You're actually visibly different. You're a Bastion. Okay. Okay, so that's all that sorted out. Which is one of his best quotes. Not fucking now. Can you not? No. Stop. Go in. Yes, enter the location, please. Right. You want to have a chat with us, right? Matisse Oliver de Vera.
Adventures are exciting.
You two go up there.
Friendship lasts forever.
How many pets have you got following you? What a fucking pets, Jesus. It's you got your hair, which is hang on.
So exciting.
Your hair is your familiar. Okay, we got that. The cat is over there. It's Tiger. What the fuck is that one? Which is that one? I guess that's the hair familiar over there. I don't know what you are. This is the Book of Dreams, isn't this? What this is? Okay. Oh, hi. You're up here, Scarenthal. Okay, you must be relevant to this then. The amount of intoxicating drinks you've imbibed is equal to the amount of water a 100-year-old oak would need in a week, my good lady. Scarenthal's treant towers over the short matrix so much he's almost lost in his shadow. If only your mind weren't so fogged, you'd realize by now that I am right. What you said was beneath your dignity, good Scarenthal. Just so you know, my god condemns excessive drinking. Hey, of course it is. Why? I didn't even need to mass over that, did I? For followers of Caden, it's a deadly sin, much like murder in other religions. It's just that I know how to have fun. It's exactly why my thoughts are brilliant and clear as ever, unlike those of a certain 100-year-old oak. Hello there. May I join in your debate about alcohol? Me, I want in. I'm gonna, what's it called, state my case. And that candy's so much better than stinky alcohol. I'll prove it, too. Lushbringer, and you, worthy dragonling. We weren't debating alcohol itself, but rather the ideas it brings forth. Our good sister, Oladevara, is trying to uproot life on the ridge with her experiments. That is false, my good Sorrental. Patently false. False. You believe that only forests and groves may be called life, but my project will encompass the whole host of living creatures, including a rare species of crustacean. You see, Chandra Nalar, being immersed in the creative ambience of the court has inspired me to make something of my own. I am currently working on a unique alchemistic prismatic spring. The problem is, Scarenthal is trying to plant his trees in the same spot, and they don't exactly get along with my spring. What kind of trees are the trees planting here? We saved some seeds from the ancient groves of Sarkoris, and brought them here. Our country used to have another name. A rough translation would be Green Bastion in the Northland. These seeds are a memory of our past and a new beginning. And what is a prismatic spring? It's a hot spring in which unique alchemical processes are constantly taking place. These processes imbue the water and salts that accumulate in the spring with all the colors of the rainbow. These springs occur in nature, but as far as I know, no one has ever attempted to recreate one before. I'm also planning to make some improvements to my spring so that it offers health benefits in addition to looking wonderful. Oh, bollocks. Fuck. I don't even know what they would do. What do you think, chat? I'll defer. I won't defer entirely, but I'll listen to the opinions of my chat council. Forest and grows to my liking. I prefer to sacrifice the spring for the sake of Scarenthal's trees. Or a prismatic spring sounds wonderful. Trees can grow anywhere, but I want something truly extraordinary in my court. I think this is going to be similar to the decision we made before about the statue or the something else it was. Can't remember. I still don't know what it did. But no takers? Okay. Damn it. Forests and groves are more to my liking. Oh. Yeah, I prefer sacrifice the spring for the sake of Scarenthal's trees. It's a wise decision. The court's power will make our trees truly wonderful. Careful there, Commander. I dropped my explosive reagents somewhere around here. Then again, I may have just eaten them accidentally. I kept them in the same pocket where I keep my chocolate-coated nuts for snacking. The Wand of Odd Miracles. The Wand of Blur. It's a Wand of Blur, okay. Wand of Case, how many wands was that? Scroll of Weird. Oh, Scroll of Weird. Oh my god, Scroll of Weird. Getting Nenya to cast Weird is the next goal here. Right, whatever. So what has that done for us in the long run? Scarenthal, you're down there now, right? Hope is like a sapling, it must be nurtured. Okay, cool. Can we leave now? I need to... we're late already. I need to call the stream there. We'll carry on tomorrow. Just see what happens. Okay, we all here? We're all ready? Oh, Ivo, come on. Get over here. What's that ring? That is the Merciless Shot ring.
You need me. Good.
Yeah, it's not even yeah. That's not including the Merciless Shot bonus.
No time for idling.
Demon's RG is approaching. Right. Right, so we have to fight. We have to face off a siege next time. But that will be next time. Save. And I'll be back tomorrow night with more of Pathfinder, where we take the beer elementals into combat, I guess. That's what's happening now. I suppose we got the priests of Caden Kalen who summon beer elementals in combat. I would have thought that would have been part of the trickster path. But I will catch you all tomorrow. For some reason, my brain keeps thinking it's Saturday already, but it's not. It's still, what's the name? Still Friday. Who'll be streaming at the moment? Who can I dump a bunch of people onto? Nobody? Really? Not a single person who I usually raid is currently live. Really? That's problematic. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't think anyone's a raid. Yeah, I feel bad not raiding, but like usually Choco goes live in 15 minutes, and then Reloaded it might have been live before and stuff like that, but no one's actually live right now. Weird. But anyway, I'll be live in about 19 hours? Maybe, give or take. In about 19 hours I'll be live. 19 hours, 15 minutes, I think. So, if you can wait that long, I'll be back with more. Hello. My images crashed. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I closed VTube Studio. Never mind. I closed Pathfinder and I automatically closed VTube Studio at the same time. Never mind. But yeah, I'll be back in 19 hours. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, folks. I'm gonna get some udon noodles tomorrow. Nice. I'm saluting, but you don't see that. Bye.